What up?
Let's go!
I was wondering why he had on the hoodie, and I was like, "Yo, it's gotta be pretty warm."
Yeah!
That was legitness.
Yeah, it was.
Let's go! Hey, real quick, look, I don't want to talk shit. I just said it as a joke, but it was a really good game. It was a really good game.
It was.
My camera's freaking out. There's so much color in the screen. It's like, what's happening? I can't believe they blocked the punt.
Yeah, dude. That was yeah. You'll hear my full coverage on it tomorrow. But yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Yeah.
So let's get back to business here. Not that one. There it is. Okay, so what's up, you guys? Here let me do this too for a second. But guys, how are you doing this weekend? How was your weekend, I should say?
Ozark came out, so there's that.
Oh, yeah. I got to catch up on that.
Yo, ridiculous.
I got to get in my depression mode because that show can be depressing.
Yo, I'll tell you this. And I thought at first I was like, "Come on!" It's still it's an up in the air thing. When they first announced that the fourth season was going to be cut in 2 parts, so 14 episodes, part 1 to 7, it came out this past Friday.
Okay.
7 more, like at the end of the year or whatever, to end the series because this is the final season. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck? No, don't do that shit." But then I was like, "Okay, cool." But then you watch it and you're like, "I understand it," but obviously the last episode of part 1 is. Please give me that shit now.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
What show is it?
I haven't
Ozark.
Ozark.
You know what? I gotta watch Ozark. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
It is.
Get ready for some fucked up shit.
It's
it's got a lot of fucked up shit.
No,
yeah.
it's just like it has a tone.
Oh hell yeah!
It has a tone. It has a tone, and I love Jason Bateman. So
yeah. Oh, he's great in this. Yeah,
and he's fantastic in this show. Yo, you ever see Bad Words? With
What is
Jason
it?
Bateman?
Is that the name of a show?
Bad Words? No, the movie.
No. Yeah. I remember that. Yes.
Oh,
I've never
man,
seen that
I
one.
wet myself with that movie. All right. Anyway,
Jason Bateman's also one of them. Jason Bateman's also one of them cats that just doesn't age at all. So
Bruce Wayne. Oh, thank you, Jess. Yeah, I really do appreciate that. Let's see. We got Prima up in the chat. What's going on, man?
What up, chat?
What's up, everyone here in the chat? It didn't look really good. Everyone's in a good mood today. Let's see who else we got here. We got Mr. Sickness. What up?
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down.
We have Paul Smith. What's up, Paul?
What up, Paul? What up?
and then we go to the aliens.
Paul, it's me. It's Axel.
Smith, is that your real name?
We got Jamie. We got Max from Movie Madness.
What up, Max?
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome. What's going on? And for Max, this one because this is your girl. This one's for you.
So.
Only because he loves her so much. He's just oh man. What's up? We got Will Diesel up in the house. What's up, Will?
What's good?
Good to see you here, man. We got Jamie saying, "What's up, guys?"
Woo! Jamie in the house.
So let me show you something real quick. So this is something that I wanted to show everyone here. This is the greatest quarterback that ever lived. This is
relax.
Jimmy Garoppolo. No, he's not. He's not the greatest quarterback ever lived.
Actually, Niners fan and say that. What's wrong?
Relax, bro.
Garoppolo,
it right here. Garoppolo.
Jimmy G.
It's more like a Niners though. That was a good game. It was a good game. It was very nerve wracking.
To say the least.
Yeah, people were like, "How can the Packers only score a touchdown?" I'm like, "Did you look at the conditions they were playing in? It wasn't like it was like a summer day. Like, let's go. It was horrible."
No, the conditions be damned. I will clap on Aaron Rodgers with the utmost clappishness tomorrow. You're supposed to be the great Aaron Rodgers.
He didn't look all that great. No, he really didn't.
He didn't. Defense was fire though. I like defense. Yeah.
That's why I pay the big bucks. There you go. Because Max is a member of the channel. So Max, thank you so much. I'll be adding you to the members only group chat. Which you haven't added me to yours yet, which I don't understand why, but it's fine. I understand. We got Jay Money saying, "Sorry, ACS," with the Bears fan. But as a Bears fan who just been tortured by the Packers for so many years, I'm ecstatic that they lost. And Rodgers is most likely out of there. We don't know that yet. We don't know that.
Yeah,
It's
we
about
don't know.
time you guys have some QB struggles. Well, I mean, look, that's easy to say.
Yeah.
I agree with this. Montana is the greatest.
I'll remember you, J Money, if
So
Aaron
angry.
Rodgers is not there and we still beat y'all twice next
That's
year.
just
I'll be
so
like, yo,
angry.
where J Money
Time
at?
that you have to be strong.
And see, and this is what I'm saying. Like, people were like, "Oh, the Snyderverse fandom or this fandom, Star Wars fandom, it's so toxic, it's so aggressive." Like, dude, when you get into the sports fandoms, it gets even worse.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That's what I'm saying. Like
Get
everyone's
ready
like,
to
"Oh,
battle.
this fandom is so toxic." Like, dude, it's a good thing you're not watching sports or
Yeah.
you're not into sports because they get even worse.
You're such
Like
an- you know what?
they'll go straight for the jugular.
You're an echo
Yeah.
chamber.
We call it soccer. Oh yeah, I bet.
Droga.
I want the
Droga.
Bengals to lose because they beat my team, the Raiders. Yeah, they did.
Hey.
Oh,
They should have
That's-
lost that game. I mean, he got Joe Burrow got sacked like how many times?
No. They played the Raiders the week, not
Yeah,
this
the week
weekend.
before. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is that this last week.
Oh
against-
yeah, 9, bro.
yeah.
How do you get sacked 9 times and still win? That's-
Ohio
I-
Dave kept tweeting out like, "Man, our O line sucks." I
Yeah,
was like, "Yeah, they do."
the Tampa Bay. over.
They were just lucky that Tannehill sucks even worse. He threw like 3 interceptions. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
yeah.
Signals has said great things about Nicotina members chat. Oh yeah. Well, Jesse, if you want to become a member, I can add you to that chat. And and real quick, just because Jesse brought that up, let's go ahead and give a big shout out to all the members of the channel. If I can find it, where is it? Oh, there it is. All the
forgot
members of
about
the
that
channel. There they are right there. Sickness, Gavin Cooley, Prakash, Axel, Fear Jason, DC Talk Darrell, KK Strengther, Romel, Mad Max, and Gillis15. If you want to become a member, the link is in the description below. Also over on Patreon as well. Sickness is also in there as an old this is an old one, but join the Patreon to help support the channel. I really, really appreciate you guys for everything you do to help support this channel and keep it going. Let's see. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Oh,
I knew he'd
Jesus
show up.
Christ.
So Niner for Life. I wanted to show you. I was showing them this great jersey that I got as a gift
Ken?
a few years ago. There you
Yo,
go.
expect more of this, Neil, the entire fucking stream. Just
Oh,
expect
God.
that.
My cousin's a big Niners fan, so I get it. But
He's all, yes, sir. Hey, and then Niner for Life. If you're on Twitter, hit me up on Twitter because I was trying to find your account because I was trying to hit you before the game. I was hitting up 187 and Brian. We're all Niner fans, so we're all getting excited for the game. But anyway, yeah, Ray is saying woo woo, and then Ray, I sent you a link too. So if you want to jump on, you go right ahead.
come on,
Probably the same. Get drunk, ask a girl out like I did last year. Oh, good luck with that. Oh, there he is, 187. Yeah, what's up?
Jesus.
Woo! Let's go.
Spinning on them ones and twos.
But anyway, it was a very close game, and it was I couldn't
Yeah.
believe he's all, no, I don't have Twitter. I couldn't believe that they blocked the field goal and then they blocked the punt and then they took it back for a touchdown. I was like, what just happened?
Yeah.
A playoff
Anyway,
football game
but
just
if
happened.
you guys want to hear more about the playoffs, tune into Instant Replay. That'll be tomorrow at what time? 7 p.m. Eastern
Yeah.
time. And
What
so
up,
tune in for that
187?
for a he's on Niner gang in the house. Look, hi ACS.
What up, 187?
He's on doing again, damn.
187 popped in on World's Finest last night and shit.
Oh, he did? Is he talking shit? Oh, okay.
Putting a 187 in your ass.
187 in your ass. So, guys, let's start with
Oh man, y'all seen fucking
What?
22 Jump Street, dude?
Yes.
That fucking scene, she's like, y'all finger popping each other's assholes.
Oh, God.
The first fucking, oh my God, the first one was hilarious.
Oh shit.
Remember, everybody, never
There you
forget.
go. Beat LA. There you go.
Y'all got a good chance.
Girl says, "Oh, thank you, man. Still working, but all right, cool. I'm cool with that." You know what? I think I had this. What happened to this? Oh, I turned it off. I think. We'll play a little music. Let's go with Feeding the Ducks.
That's probably the best one on there.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Feeding the ducks. Let's go.
we got Krypton's Core in here. So hey,
Oh,
Nicotina,
there he is.
Niall, and Anthony.
Yeah. Thanks for being over there, Krypton.
Niall Diggs.
Fucking Krypton.
Hey, Andre. It is Australia Day tomorrow. Oh, it is. So you got to spend the whole day
that's
thinking
so
about
cool.
Axel and me. Well,
Throwing boomerangs.
what's funny is that Jesse was saying how we need to find more Aussies. So right now I officially have 2 Aussies, in my in the chat always. I need to get a third. I don't know who that third is, but we'll have to figure that out. Let's see. We got the Daniel saying sorry for Green Bay ACS.
Hey man, you feel my pain.
Everyone was screaming at their TVs for a reason. Oh man. And we got Allie Brooks. What's up, Allie?
What up?
Hello. Hello. Hi.
So we were talking about we were just saying what's up to everybody, talking about the Niner Packer game, which was a very close game. And you know what's funny about Anthony is that leading up to the game, he
I
won't
was
talk
thinking
to
about you
you.
guys.
He
Oh,
keeps
no.
his distance. Yeah,
No,
it's
bro.
all
Yeah.
seriousness. He's
Don't
just
talk. I don't talk to the enemy before the game. No. No.
No, you never.
That's
talk.
not happening. No conversations. We'll play the game, and then afterwards, I shot him a message after the game was over. I was like, "Hey man, congrats, y'all fucking clapped us. Y'all put it down."
I would have been like, fuck you.
I wouldn't say we clapped you because that was.
He would have been like, "Fuck."
Yeah, he would have. He'd be like, "Go fuck
Go
yourself."
fuck yourself. You won. I played sports. I was like, yeah, great game. Go fuck yourself.
These are strong words. I believe in Jimmy G. I can tell you right
He was
now.
getting destroyed. Sorry.
He doesn't. He
was
made some
getting
passes
destroyed.
that were a little sus.
The thing about it is, and look, Niners fans, I don't, for the most part, I think you guys dislike him a lot. The dude can fucking be clutch, bro. Jimmy G could be clutch. He's clutch, man. He's clutch. He might throw an interception. Like against the Cowboys and against us, he threw a pick that could have cost the game, but he fucking made up for it.
He's only clutch to getting hurt.
That interception he threw
That's when
in the red zone against the Packers, I was like, dude, why'd you just throw it away?
the Rams defensive line.
Don't try and force it.
Alive.
I was like, man, come on.
Yeah.
The Rams D line's gonna eat the fucking Niners alive.
Yeah, you'd probably like that, wouldn't you?
I don't know if they'll be able to pull that off. They won in Dallas because Dallas did what they always do and just self-destruct and
Self-destruct.
they always do.
Oh, yeah, you
the week
lived that.
before
Yo.
they had a 50-something point game and then they come in here and like, oh, they're riding this wave, riding the high, and then here they come, shoot.
Allie knows.
Shooting their foot, shooting themselves in the foot.
She lived
I
in-
swear to God, they have to have a record for like most
It's all Jimmy
flags
G's.
every game.
He took us to the Super Bowl already. He's one step closer to another one.
Allie knows though because she lives in I shit you not. In communities like not just El Paso, I'm sure it's the entire state of Texas, but legitimate in El Paso, you'll ride by and people will have the Cowboys painted at the end of their driveway.
Oh my God,
Like,
it's like all over the trucks. It's ridiculous. It's too much.
Oh, I can imagine.
It's too much. It's
No,
like
really?
I'm a
I've
giant.
never
fan,
seen
so
anything
everybody-
like that. No matter where I've been in this country, I've never seen it the way that they have it, like painted at the end of every driveway. Like there'd be a little, it had like a number. Does it have a number and it has a little Packers helmet, or not Packers, but a Cowboys helmet? And it just,
Really? Well, they're hardcore over there, I would imagine.
Yo.
yeah.
It's America's team.
America. All right,
And
so
then
guys.
freaking Dak decides to run the ball.
Oh, at the end? Oh, yeah, that was a little sus. I was like, oh, what's he doing? They're like, oh,
you
it's
guys
not going
have
to
another
work.
chance. Like they're making it down the field. They're
Always-
making it. They're making it. Passes and getting out of bounds. Cool. Stop the clock. 6 seconds left. Dude decides to run the. What are you
That was a
doing?
plan. I'm pretty sure that was a planned play. But
Who?
the problem was when
There
Dak,
was no time.
when he
was
started
not
running with the
enough
ball at the
time.
end, and then they couldn't spike it in time.
I think there was 10 seconds left, but yeah, they
He gave it to the center to spot the ball, and the ref is like, "Wait,
Yeah,
I'm
well, you
coming."
can't-
Dude, if you look at the video, I was
you
watching.
can't spot your own ball, dude.
He
Team
can't spot
America.
your own ball.
No.
I was watching John Boy, and his channel is hilarious. And he was like, he had a backed out shot of it, and he was like, now, when after he gets up, the referee, the line ref, he had
falling.
to run. He had
Yes.
to run 25 yards to get to the ball.
He's like crashing in between. He's like, "I'm coming." He's like,
Well,
I was like, oh no.
because I know we're getting kind of off the topics here, but because when you're going to do something like that in those
That's
types
coaching.
of time, in those types of time constraints, before you start the play, you go to the ref and you say, "We're about to do this. Be
Yeah.
prepared." And
Yeah.
then that way the ref knows that as soon as the ball snaps, I need to run as you run. And he didn't. They didn't tell him anything. So he was like, "Oh, what was the shit? The running?
Because running the ball is a stupid idea. That's why.
Well,
If he
it's
only
funny.
ran it for like
Well, it's
7
funny
yards,
because he
Not good for
ran.
that.
He ran, and then he tried to get back up. And Jim Nance is like, "Oh, I don't think this is gonna work out." And Tony Romo's like, "Oh no,
Game's
no, they
over.
got this, they got this." And he's like, "Oh my gosh." And then the refs are like, "The game is over," and they go running off the field.
Yo,
They're like,
that's
"Go,
the
go,
fastest
go,
I've
go."
ever seen. He was like, "Beep, the game is over."
Yeah, they
Gone.
the Flash.
And they still got hit with trash as they left it in.
Oh, of course. But it is what it is. So, guys, let's move on to our first topic of the day, which is some Zack Snyder news. So we're going to go to breaking news. So this was a tweet that he put out. I want to say it was yesterday. This is a screenshot of it. So that's why this is not my account. So, where it says, "Cool. This is North American Film Critics Association Best Streaming Movie." Now I don't know, is this a nomination or is this just they're just saying these are good movies to stream?
That's how I took it.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was too.
Yeah,
I haven't seen Tick Tick Boom. I actually been wanting to watch that. But Don't Look Up is good, and obviously Zack Snyder Justice League. I mean, that's great.
And the other one over there at the end, The Harder They Fall, is fire, dude.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I watched
that's
Nobody
cool, though.
yesterday.
I watched some of
their
them.
nominations.
Oh, okay.
Oh, their nominations. Okay.
Axel, this is somebody else's post. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
The Snyder.
Like it now.
The Trash having test screenings this Wednesday. Yes, so the
What?
Flash should be having test screenings this Wednesday, or if not, sometime this week.
Flash.
So that's when we're gonna start to hear a little bit more about it. What's up, Caleb?
Yeah, what's good? What's good? Nah,
Hello.
We got Lewis Cox.
what
What's up,
up,
man?
Lewis is a regular on
What's
my
up?
channel. What up, Lewis?
Amanda Reviews. I don't know if you guys follow her or not. She's part of the North American Film Critics Association. So that's it's nominations and shit. So we'll see.
That's awesome. That's good.
But
shit.
cool though. I mean, it's cool that it's being recognized as in another by this association. I think it's awesome. It's a good movie. It's a badass movie. In fact, it's funny because the other day I was watching it, and just like the first half an hour, I was like, "This movie is so badass." I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
I was like, "What were they thinking? Not going with this?"
Okay.
The Suicide Squad is up for best comedy. Whatever. I think he's lying. They Will Join in the
Relax.
Sun. Yes. A lot of people get to see Sasha Kaye. Yes, they will see Sasha Kaye in the Flash movie. So, pretty cool stuff. And obviously Zach liked it, so I thought I would just kind of share that. Now, I'll wait until he gets here for that one. Let's see. So there was this little bit of news that dropped from a quote unquote scooper, which I'm not big on scoopers at all. So I'm not even gonna give it the breaking news. But it is from a scooper.
Why did you say that name?
I'm not gonna say the name. But so here it is right here. Oh, I'm gonna have to say this is from My Time to Shine. It says that WB still wants Tom Cruise to play Hal Jordan. I'm sorry, but look, he's here. Okay, Ryan. Now that you're here, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
So
Hello,
this is from the so-called scooper. Look at RJ's the first one. Wait, what? It says WB's. So My Time to Shine says WB still want. Okay, WB still want Tom Cruise to play Hal Jordan.
Old news.
Yes.
New news.
Tom Cruise play Hal Jordan. We want.
We want.
Huh?
Yes, yes, we want.
Yes.
But my question is this.
Yes. Everybody do the voice.
Everyone do the voice, yes. Are we ready for a Tom Cruise Green Lantern? I don't know.
Made first, and then come talk to me about that.
Well, the thing is that
It got delayed again.
Homeboy from Mission Impossible, the director, tried to bring him over, and he was like, "Yeah, they're
Corey?
like, nah, we got it."
What happened to Neil? You
What?
fall over?
Neil, somebody call an
Neil's
ambulance.
down. Neil stroke.
Don't drop.
Neil Stroke just had a stroke.
Where did you
Hi,
go?
everybody.
Oh, there you are. Okay. He's okay. He's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
He's all right, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know. I mean, if they were to make, well, they're still going to make the
What's
Green
up,
Lanterns-
everybody in the chat?
Oh, God. the Green Lantern series on HBO Max, do you think that that they would have Hal Jordan be in the show, but it'll be played by Tom Cruise? I just think that's I don't see it.
To be
I don't
honest,
see
I
it.
think that's what Jensen Ackles is up for. I think he's like front runner for Hal Jordan.
That would be fine. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah,
because I mean he's used to like small screen, so
yeah, and also this just like Allie's response.
I'm not sure I'm ready for like a confused Hal Jordan because every time the guy acts and he's on screen, he's always confused.
Come on,
he is. He's always like, what's going on?
No, he's great in Supernatural.
He's always confused.
Wild.
He's better. I think he's a better voice actor than on-screen actor. I think he did great in Under the Red Hood, and I think
didn't like him in
great.
You didn't like him in part 2 of fucking Long Halloween, if I remember.
I liked him better in part 1, though.
Yeah.
So and that's what I bought.
Yeah. But my thing is that, like, if this is true,
right there, part 1.
Can't pick
there it is.
I'm a.
You bought one part of a 2-part.
I don't have the second part.
I didn't like his voice. I didn't get it.
But like Allie was saying when she just said she was just like on the series though, Tom Cruise ain't about to do no fucking series.
No. Well, I mean, unless it's Mission Impossible, then it's a series.
But my thing is that, like, we know that the HBO Max series, the HBO Max series will have, who is it? Guy Gardner, I think, is supposed to be in that one.
Guy Gardner has been cast.
Jessica Cruz
and Alan Scott has been cast.
Alan Scott. So they have a lot of
these. That they're going to keep teasing us. We're never going to see anything.
Yeah, we haven't seen.
It's been forever since they announced that.
It's a lot of like the other lanterns.
Well, okay, so your good buddy Joss Whedon tried to come out of the woods.
Why did you say that name?
And they were like, no, get the fuck back in there. So he was the barometer for Jeff. He was like, I'm not going out there.
This is what they said to Joss Whedon when he tried to come out.
Hey, yo, shut the fuck up.
And he was like, Jeff, where are you, Jeff? I thought you were gonna put your article out. Nah, I'm gonna pass.
Yeah. I thought we were gonna do this as a team. Idea. We were just gonna like take it by storm. And he was like, nah, Storm is a Marvel character.
Did you know that? Did you know? Because I did. No, but I mean, I don't see. I mean, maybe they looked at it and say, "Hey, look, you know what? He played Maverick. Maverick's a pilot. He's a jet pilot. He could be Hal Jordan. I love it. Sign him up."
Well, I mean,
I just think this was shit.
That's half the battle.
Right, you do still have the new Maverick, movie coming out, so it's a lot easier for people to sort of.
I just think, like, I love Tom Cruise. I love him. Like, I'm a huge Tom Cruise fan. I just don't like this casting. I think this is stupid.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
But then again,
they only want the star power.
Right.
Remember, that's what they want. Is star power.
They want a big name person.
Well, I mean, they've got a short Batman now, and so a short Green Lantern.
It would work.
Would be and then they can bring in
bring in Stallone.
And you'll have a new Justice League, and they're all standing on boxes.
Robert Pattinson that short.
You can do so short.
Tom Cruise is short.
Tom Cruise is. Yeah. Robert Pattinson isn't.
No. I meant Michael Keaton is short.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So the little guy.
Keaton, Tom Cruise and Stallone. They're all three older in up there in age or whatever. So it'd be like it'd be like a Kingdom Come.
No. But still, I mean, James Marsden, he's too old. I mean, he was Cyclops, but now I think he'd be too old to be.
He's in Sonic 2. He's out.
No, I don't think
he's in Sonic 2. He's good. He's good to go.
Sonic 2 is good.
Hal Jordan is an older Lantern. The younger
Cruise
Lantern
is way older.
Is your Kyle Rayner? Is your
but I just don't think they're going to take that approach to having an older Lantern because look, they tried that approach with Ben Affleck. He was an older Batman, and so that kind of. I'm sure they wanted a younger Batman so they can carry on with his character moving forward. But maybe they don't want to do that. I'm not sure. But
they've already had the Ryan Reynolds.
I just don't see it.
Movie, so they want to clean their palette. They're like, nah, you want to go young again? Nah, fuck that.
Who came out with this? Like, was this like seriously something that was?
This is from My Time to Shine.
A while ago.
My Time to Shine is a internet quote unquote scooper of sorts, but also in the same thread or at the same time that apparently it's a girl that she put this out. She also put these series of tweets out, which was some TV actors will be recast for the MCU. No shit. There will be some Marvel heroes in Secret Invasion. No shit. And then these three, Andrew Garfield will get everything he wants. Sony now want Zendaya to get her own spinoff. What? Tom Holland is making the deal of his life. And as stupid as these are, look at the interaction that this girl's getting. Look at 25K, 4,000, 11K. It's like, what in the world is happening? How is this possible?
It's a master of the obvious and also telling of how desperate, I guess, people are to just.
Sony wants Zendaya. Yeah, right. I'm sorry. What would Zendaya do in a spinoff?
Yeah, it's going to college.
Well,
it's going to be a drama.
She's a brand new character that nobody knows anything about. I mean, nobody knows anything about Michelle, fucking whatever the fuck her name is. You know, so she's not Mary Jane, so she's a new character that probably has new powers that they haven't even discovered yet.
Oh God!
Power of dancing from Step Up.
Power of love.
The power of love.
Yeah, I'm jealous of the clout. I'm jealous of the clout. In fact, I might have to add My Time to Shine to the list of shows or list of websites, and a part of the good old.
So Andre's tried to hit her up already.
Bullshit.
Hey, we should collab.
We should collab. We should come on here and talk scoops, and I'll be your hype man.
Yeah. I could bring your information to a whole audience.
All new, all improved, all knowing. You can connect with the Psychic Friends Network. Take out your cell phone and text the word future to 22428. You will be connected instantly to your very own gifted personal psychic friend. Text the word future to 22428. Satisfaction guarantee.
You know, I used to have to watch that. I used to have to watch that with my grandparents because
that's what they are, though. I mean, these scoopers. I'm sorry, it's what they've become. Is that they're the televangelists of the internet. You know, they're like, hey, just tell me what I want to hear, and I'll give you my money. I'll pay you whatever it takes.
We're Mike twins.
Hey.
Ooh, it's pretty.
So pretty,
Lewis. Thank you. Okay, so the Batman recently dropped a new clip. Now, obviously, I can't play the clip because then WB will clap on me.
Play
and take
the clip.
Down. No. But did you guys get a chance to watch the extended clip?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Which was the church scene.
No, I did not watch.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, so you guys just ruined this whole segment. Okay, so there's a church scene where the car comes driving into the church. And you've seen it in the trailer. And the guy comes out and he has that phone attached to him and he's got like a bomb on him. So they show that whole scene and they show how it kind of plays out. And I thought it was really cool the way it played out, how you hear people screaming and all the crashing outside the church until it actually comes like ramming into the church, which is really cool because it was like it built up a lot of tension. You're like, wow.
No, it built up mad fire tension, to be quite honest.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're really down.
Where is it?
That shit was great.
Yeah. He's like, nah, motherfucker. It was fucking fire.
I think you can play it. I mean, why wouldn't you be able to play this? They put it out.
I guarantee I will not be able to play that.
You think you'll get clapped? Huh?
Should I try, you guys?
I would try it because I'm not going to watch it any other time.
I got to find it. Do you have it, Anthony? Do you have the clip?
Yeah, I should have it. Hold on.
I don't see why they would go after you.
Well,
they do.
Well, no, but
they always do.
There's not much. There's not much music in it.
No, there's like no music.
Here it is. I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Oh, wait, no.
I mean, you sent it in the Four Nerds. It's in the Four Nerds group chat.
I got it.
It should be okay. I play tons of shit on the crowd.
Yeah, they're like, oh, whatever. Right, this is it right here. Okay, so here we go, guys. We're gonna look at a clip from the upcoming movie, The Batman. The sound is on. Yes. Okay. So here we go. Let me turn the music off real quick. All right, here we go. And here is the clip.
You're not doing anything. If I'm elected, I want to change that. My God. I'm gonna go pay my respects. Will you wait for me? I'm gonna continue this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's Dick Grayson.
That's Dick Grayson. Listen.
Skip that. Skip it.
Last night. Christ, not again.
Hey, Mr. Wayne. You got people looking for him, Jim?
Sent a couple guys to his house. Nothing.
What does Mike say?
She hadn't heard from him.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car and show your hands! Get out! Get them up! Get out! Show them!
Christ, it's Coulson.
There's a bomb around the set!
Sound like he said there's a bomb around his dick.
Don't ruin the scene, Ryan. Just shut up. Listen, I'm probably already getting taken down for this. I'm
No, you're
looking
good.
at everything
You're
here.
good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Let's clear this place out now!
The Batman. Rated PG-13.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Bruce is like, I guess that's for me. I should go.
He's like, hey guys, it's actually I'm the Batman.
That shit was tense.
Bruce is like, what's that over there?
I thought it looked really good. I want to see this.
No,
movie
that shit
really
was
bad.
tense, and it was.
Okay, why is there an echo?
We're an echo. Nick, shut something
How about
down.
now?
Everything's echoing.
It is. I don't hear anything.
Hello?
I have that.
Oh, it's good
That's
now.
better.
Okay,
That's better.
We're back, and we're back, guys.
We're back. Apparently.
The stream survived. It's still up. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, no, you're good. I
no,
checked it. Yeah.
It's still up. It's still up. But no, I thought that was an awesome clip. I love how it built the tension. I like how you could basically see the Riddler was watching. You assume it's him, and
There's
he
a
noticed
bomb
it
on his
right away. There's a bomb on his dick. Apparently, that's what Ryan heard.
Yeah.
This isn't
Wait,
Peacemaker.
where?
I mean, look, it's not a Peacemaker would have been like,
Not
hey,
Peacemaker.
there's a bomb on your fucking
Be
dick.
like, yo, I'm a fucking chode. I'm a chode. Yeah,
So-
great dialogue. Great
the
dialogue.
Batman. Now the Batman's rated PG-13. Now, do you think that's going to be fine, or do you think that's going to be a problem? That it should be rated R.
It's a problem.
No, it's not.
He's just chasing after the
Yeah.
clout.
No, PG-13's fine because you know.
I think it's going to be a hard PG-13.
Yeah,
If it's
hard.
I want a hard
Make it
G.
hard.
I'm looking for a hard G.
A hard G.
Oh boy, someone's trolling.
Hard $1,000. I want to see. I want to see more of those spoilers. Just give me more hype to watch it. No,
It
definitely.
looks
No.
good.
Yeah, please don't release any more though. I don't want.
Yeah, I don't want to see any more. I know. Niner for Life wants to see
It's
more.
not far away, so
No,
that was
that's
officially released.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. I was
Wow.
officially
That's
released.
why I said you're not going to get taken down. It was a.
I'll get taken down.
Yeah, and also like everybody
I'll get
else who
demonetized
posted it,
immediately. Like,
everybody else who posted it, nobody's has gotten taken down yet. That's why Nicotina was able to find it so easily. It's
That's the reason, Nicotina. You're no
yeah, that's the
detective.
reason. Otherwise, I would have been up shit creek.
well, if you couldn't find it anymore, but you had it downloaded,
Yeah,
somewhere,
yeah.
that's when I would be like, no. NC-17, okay, relax. No, but that gave you like just a little like tease of like the tone of the movie. Like that was a very, very serious scene. Hearing those screams leading up to the car coming through the
That's the whole point. It's a fucking funeral.
Why not NC-17? Why not? I mean,
why
let's take a risk.
All right. Well, wait. Has everybody heard the score that came out? It's a pretty badass score.
Yeah, it was nice. I liked it a lot.
I think this is going to be a really good score. Even in the trailers, I love the music.
I think the movie's going to deliver.
I'm really excited for the movie.
Deliver context in a movie, and that's what you need for what you're trying.
He's
I'm
not
waiting
excited
for the
for it.
Rotten Tomatoes score.
He's not excited for the movie. He's not. Ryan's not really that excited. I don't see how. I mean, it looks like a fire movie. Because Ryan is one of the few people in this country.
The Long Halloween.
That who's Batman? He's jaded to Batman. He's seen too much Batman.
This is a lot of Batman. I mean, again, Batman.
No, I don't.
Batman's everywhere. It's like
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree.
You know, just kind of. That's why I'm more excited for like Black Adam and Flash and Batgirl. I'm more excited. I mean, I don't know too much about the Flash. I know a lot, but I'm hoping that the things that I know are like not right.
Yeah,
like the falling babies and shit.
Get out of here.
I hope that I'm not right about all that shit, and I just want to like, okay, relax, as Anthony puts it.
Yeah. No, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like. I mean, we had the Keaton and then the Kilmer and then the Clooney and then the Christian Bale and then now Batfleck, and I'm just like, and then now we have more Batman and even it's just Batman's everywhere.
Batfleck never got his own movie. He was in BVS.
No, he didn't. He never got his own movie.
Right. So we didn't get that much of Ben Affleck. Everybody, I think, kind of forget.
I didn't get my feel of
Ben Affleck Batman.
So I liked that version of Batman. I thought that everything they did was dope. I think it was a missed opportunity to give us a Batman movie.
Definitely. But I mean, with what you're getting with this looks like it's in the right hands.
I think it's gonna be a good movie. I just don't give a shit.
No. I mean, do you really care about Batgirl that much?
I care more. I want to see Batgirl.
You do,
because I've never. The last Batgirl I saw was Alicia Silverstone.
I'm not. I think everybody's like going over the top top about the fucking.
She was I'm not like
niece. Over the moon about it, but I'm like, yo, I'll watch a Batgirl movie. You know, that's interesting. It's different.
This is a different Batman movie, don't you think? When you're looking at, like, I'm just playing, like.
Well, I mean, I don't. In watching a Batgirl movie, I don't have to worry about, okay, so again, they're going to go over. He lost his parents in Crime Alley, by Joe Chill or whoever the hell, flashbacks, shit like that. It's the same story over and over again. I want to see what they're going to do with Barbara Gordon. How is she related to J.K. Simmons? Okay. Is she, direct daughter, in this lineage or whatever? What is her story? What are they doing with her? That's kind of where I'm. Yes, she is using, Firefly, which is a Batman villain.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, who's that?
Too much. It's my dog Molly.
Molly. Nice.
Hello,
you had more viewers, and then when
they just all left.
Yeah, they all left.
Dylan O'Brien for Nightwing will be fire. I think he'd be awesome Nightwing. I would love to see Dylan O'Brien as Nightwing. I want to see just more Nightwing in general. I think that having the opportunity to see more Nightwing is cool, and I think that if you establish that Nightwing is already Dick Grayson is already Nightwing. To me, that's a better start than having to, introduce a young Dick Grayson, because then you already have like a 70-year-old Batman. So I don't understand how that's going to work. I would imagine he's already.
I wouldn't mind Chris
Nightwing.
O'Donnell coming back and being, that universe's, Nightwing or whatever the fuck. Just get his ass.
Why did you say that name?
Why would you want Chris O'Donnell? He's old. Here's the thing.
So is fucking Batman.
I know, but if you bring back Chris O'Donnell, then you're not growing the universe. You're just cameo. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
but we don't know what they're doing with this fucking universe right now. This universe is just a hot mess.
It really is.
Until you see what Flash Drive does on screen, you don't know where they're going. So
that's
now,
partly the reason why I'm not excited about Flash that much is because I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody knows what they're doing.
I feel like we've heard so much and we still don't know anything
about Flash Drive.
Yeah,
it's like we've heard a lot, but at the same time, we don't know 100%. It's just so much that
nothing.
Yeah,
we honestly know nothing. We've only picked on like what we've heard because of the amount of
speculation,
amount of false narratives that keep coming out about this one's gonna. I mean, if anybody remembers,
Maze Runner,
Danny DeVito,
yes, the guy from Teen Wolf
in the movie. What?
Dylan O'Brien is from Maze Runner.
Yeah, the Maze Runner.
He's also from Teen Wolf. He was Styles.
I just think with the Batman movie that's coming out, you're going to get a totally other different style Batman story. They're definitely going Court of Owls. It really looks.
Oh yeah, of course. And I think that I think that's the most intriguing sort of,
It's
narrative that they could take is like, yo, your
Yeah.
family is tied up with this, and that's what it's all about.
It's
or whatever,
also
and that's
it's also for like the general audience. It's not a well-known story, the Court of Owls.
Yeah.
It's familiar with people like us who like read books and shit, but like if you're the general public, the Court of Owls is a fire. Like it's dark and it's fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like the Court of Owls, all the secrecy and all of this shit. Like that's a
it's like what we have in real life with the the Masons and all that shit. It's like, oh,
I'm on-
fucking
but
secret shit,
I'm
and
on
that's
board.
cool. That's interesting.
When you say, yeah, you've gotten Batman saturation, I understand what you're saying, and I am excited more for the Black Adam because I want to see the Justice Society.
Yeah,
I want to see what they do with that. I'm
interested in the Black Adam.
I'm interested in that. I want to see Dr. Fate.
The JSA is
Adam
cool that we're going
Smasher
to see
and all
them,
that kind of shit.
but where does it fit in? Where does it fit into the DCEU canon? Because you have Black Adam coming out, and then immediately after that, you're going to have the Flash, who's going to create, who we assume is going to create a new canon. So what happens?
But we don't even know
Adam?
if they really connect anymore.
We don't know anything.
Exactly.
Remember early Marvel? Marvel was like that early on. They were just making random freaking movies and connecting certain ones when they felt like it. And then they finally got a direction and did all that stuff. But I mean, on a spectrum, when you're looking at the slate for DC, it's better to just look at each movie as an individual before trying to connect anything until like Flash Drive comes out at the end of the day, because you don't know what they're doing with Shazam 2. Yeah, they've shown you some stills. I know everybody talked about the Aquaman thing that came out today, the old concept shit, but that's still old news is new news to me because they've shown
old news is new news.
They've shown that.
But I mean, if you look at what's been coming out lately for DC,
a lot.
I mean, you're looking at this. You know what I mean? I'm tired of dark and gritty DC. Why can't we just go back to have some fun and some silliness again? DC for the best 5 years. You have Wonder Woman 84. You have the Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn show, Aquaman, Justice League. You know what I mean? So it looks like this is the route that they really want to go more commercial.
It seems that way. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for having cartoons for the kids. That's fine.
Yeah,
but,
like I'm excited for the fucking Super Pet shit. I want to see it. I don't give a shit. It doesn't connect to anything.
No.
Who gives a shit? Yeah. It's some and who says kids can't have some animated movies from DC on the big screen, right?
You have.
I mean, typically it's just been like freaking Disney and DreamWorks and shit for kids. I'd like to see some something else go out there and like, hey, you know what? Promote this shit for the kids. That's
You're
awesome.
actually really wanting the diversity to come out.
Diversity as far as like different
different
genres,
different I understand different style stuffs of movies and animation, all that shit. Why not? Why not?
Louder.
We didn't get the universe that we wanted to get, so why not
blow the shit up?
Yeah, well, you can blow it up anytime.
Give me two different Wonder Womans. Give me two different. I don't give a shit. Just give me more. They're giving you multiple Batmans. And give me multiple characters. Give me a different version of the Flash. Give me a different version of Shazam. Who gives a shit? Just make more movies with different actors, different takes. Just like the Joker thing that came out, it doesn't connect to shit, but it was an interesting and it was what it was, and that's it. It's just like, okay, great. As long as it's a good story, I don't give a shit about the whole connective thing. Leave that to Marvel. Let them sort that shit out, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have an opportunity. Yeah. You have the opportunity to create your own set of storylines based on these DC characters. You don't have to follow a connected universe. Now, a lot of people would want to connect the universe, and that's fine.
Only because of Marvel. That's the only reason.
Well, that's the script. That's the formula.
Thank you.
Great
That's
take,
the
Ryan.
only reason.
All right. What's up, Steve?
They're better off going random. Random's the best way to go because people don't know what they want anyway. So
I mean, it's like give me a modern or a live action version of like Gotham by Gaslight. I don't give a shit.
That would be cool.
I mean, give me something other than Batman, but like in that same vein, like give me something that's a period piece that's different. That uses the the characters. Give me different actors. The actors that is right for that story.
Right.
And then fine, I don't care. That's fine.
Yeah. No,
like I said, they took a misstep with Zack's connected universe.
Yes.
Because he had plans. He had everything. They were world building, and then they just shat on the world. And it's like, okay, if you're gonna just shat on the world, then open up the multiverse and give me anything.
But they didn't know. They didn't know how to do that. They didn't even understand that. And it's funny that the word multiverse is actually used in Zack Snyder's Justice League. I mean, I'm
That's
sure
what I was about to say.
that I'm sure that they were like, damn it, he beat us to it. What? He said multiverse. He does? Whatever.
Yes, they make it
we made him
obvious.
say Elseworlds.
Yeah, he makes it obvious in that movie that there are other worlds beyond the one that we're seeing in this movie. There's a whole bunch of crap going on. Yeah.
I mean, the Batman is set. You know, he's in his own universe.
He's in his own universe, and that's fine. And I'm cool with that.
They're in their own universe.
They're in their own universe, and that would be fucking dope. Christ. I would see a 4-hour movie with just this Justice League. It's freaking dope.
It's a masterpiece.
It would be a masterpiece. It would be a masterpiece.
See, I like when someone asked, what was it? Did they ask Zach something about do all the movies connect? Like, is there a whole universe? Do all these movies connect? Blah, blah, blah. And he said his movies do. So, like, if you see that in his, but it's like you don't have to have every movie that, which is fine and good because that's how you set. If that's what you want to do, if you want a universe like DC decided, then okay, he was setting that up. But every other, like the whole argument about, well, before Justice League came out, they all should have had their own movies and blah blah blah. I don't agree with that, but. Like if done like, right, okay, every movie to. That exactly.
If done right,
you don't have to. So when you watch Zack Snyder's Justice League, you see, if this would have came out, it sets up for these other people to have their movies, and then it's fine, it makes sense, and they don't all have to be like centered around this one huge main plot. They can have their own movies, and they feel like the same character that you saw before. But they don't all have to revolve around, one main thing, and what happens in this movie affects
and
this
I
movie.
think that's what Warner Brothers is trying to sort of get back into is having a connected universe instead of embracing all these different universes. The only one that actually goes forward, like you said, was Batman. The patents of Batman does not connect to anything. No Ezra, no Jason, no Joaquin, none of that. It doesn't connect. It's its own thing. Because they were like, Matt Reeves, just come in here, make us some money for these years because we know Batman prints. So give us a trilogy because that's what we do, trilogies. That's all we know how to make is fucking trilogies. And just trilogies.
But what happens after 3 movies? I mean, is that the end for Pattinson? They're like, yeah, I did that. I'm done with it now. Because people are going to expect him to carry it on. But I don't know. It depends on where the story goes with the trilogy. What's up, Molly?
Don't know.
If they end up making all 3.
Right. You got to wait for the success of the first one to know where you go with the second.
Also, Robert Pattinson strikes me as the type of actor that might, after 3, be like, all right.
Done. Yep. I don't think he'd want to do more than that.
I mean, Twilight sauld he do?
Yeah, but he signed the contract for the first movie. It was for all of them. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those actors.
Yeah, there's always contingencies.
All those young actors that did the Twilight movies, when they signed on for the first one, you pretty much signed on for all of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
they knew they were going to make one for all the books.
And they especially can do that with younger actors that don't have any clout or really bargaining.
Exactly.
That's
like Harry Potter. Harry Potter, for instance. I mean,
Harry Potter?
They were going to make all those movies. So we're talking about Zack Snyder and the universe that he was creating. Well, here's a bit of some Snyderverse canon that we just recently learned about as of, I think, yesterday, I want to say. So because it's the Snyderverse, I'm going to go ahead and call this breaking news. Okay, so here's the original post where he said, I'm going home to see my dad. Okay, that was what Zach had posted. Well, this happened from this is from Jeff Purdy over on Vero. He turned to, I'm going to see my dad's urn. He added the apostrophe S and then the word urn because there was a picture of an urn in that Tom Waits style intro that he never used because that's as if it was going to be a series. And so he asked the question. He said, "Is this Tom Curry's urn?" And Zack said, "It is." So this would also represent that his father, who was played by Tamara Morrison, would not have existed in Zack's canon and DCEU canon.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that. I mean, he could pass away in the whole, from Zack Snyder's Justice League, 2 and 3 or whatever. He could pass away. That doesn't necessarily mean that he is that he's already deceased when we meet Aquaman in JL1.
He did.
It easily could be that he was already dead, because I mean, then he can focus on his life, focusing the character's life on what's happening in Atlantis, and I have to go back and forth. I don't know. I'm not sure where he was going to go, but for me, this says that Tom Curry would have been dead.
Okay.
I mean,
so would he have been in Aquaman's movie, or he would have died after that?
He might have been in a flashback scene, but I don't think he would have been like a living character, because then I don't know. I mean, I wish I knew more about it. Exactly.
Yeah, it's hard to know where they plotted that. His death.
But it makes you wonder now if Tom Curry was already dead. So if Arthur's dad was already dead at the beginning of Aquaman, at the end of ZSJL, he had already died, right? Let's just say. And then you find out how he died later on, or maybe it wasn't as big of a significance on how he died. But if he's dead already, it begs the question. We know that Jeff Johns pushed very hard to have Black Manta in the movie Aquaman. So it makes you wonder. Now in New 52, Black Manta kills Tom Curry. Mm-hmm. So I think that's what was going on there. It could have been. Now I'm speculating here. It could have easily been that Jeff Johns wanted to keep him alive, because that gives you an arc for Black Manta, which he was pushing very hard to be in Aquaman. And so maybe that's why they made that change. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think it's plausible that Zack would go this direction. I mean, to have him be dead, because obviously all of this stuff is
well, I think he's gonna die in Aquaman too, by the hands of Black Manta.
Oh yes, of course, yeah.
But I think they wanted to set up that arc.
I think they wanted to show it instead of imply that it was there.
Yes.
Yeah, like, oh, he's dead.
I could see like Zack's plan going forward would be that when he says that line at the end of the movie or whatever, and who knows? As much as Zack was like, "Yo, no compromise," but then since Aquaman, the movie had already come out, by the time he got to finish Zack Snyder's Justice League, he could have changed just a couple of words in that line.
He didn't really, to be honest with you, Anthony, he didn't really have to change that. He could just, I'm going to go see my dad.
Yep.
And that could just mean in his mind, I'm going to go, I'm just going to go hang out with the urn, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't,
this guy was like, no.
Hold on there, Batman. Let me explain myself here.
I wrote the character. I know them.
But I wouldn't
Tom
be
Curry's alive. He's alive.
Obviously, you see it here. It's he says it is. So obviously that was his plan going forward, and to have an unspoken thing that you find out later on in an Aquaman movie is that Black Manta killed his dad.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing with Mara's father. He's alive.
Exactly. I was about to say, Prakash pointed that out as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was supposed to be dead. They brought him back.
She said that her parents died in the wars.
Yeah. But Dolph Lundgren played her father. And
he did a fire job. I actually liked his character.
He did a great job. Yeah. But if you read New 52 Aquaman, that whole storyline that you saw in Aquaman, that's heavily influenced from the New 52 storyline. So that's why, like, when I watched it, and also if you watch Shazam, heavily influenced by New 52 storyline. So, and that was one thing that I did like about Shazam, was that it was so close to the comic that I was like, yeah, this is kind of cool, because I've read this comic and now I'm actually basically seeing it in live action. That's kind of cool. I took a lot of elements from that. So I feel like that's what they were trying to do with Aquaman, was that he was trying to make it more connected to the New 52 comic book, which was out at that time.
Yeah.
And I do believe that Jeff Johns pushed to get Black Manta in the movie and had this changed because he probably wanted to have that arc for Black Manta's character.
Well, the thing was that Aquaman let Manta's father die, right? Because he didn't help him. It was sort of that inaction. And so what he basically wanted to do was sort of reverse it, and like Manta will take out Boba Fett.
I actually thought that was going to happen in the first movie. I thought in the first film they were going to kill him off, but they didn't. I was like, oh, okay. But now that he's reunited with Queen Alana,
is Tom Curry the new Daimyo?
He's the new Daimyo. Daimyo. On Tatooine.
On Tatooine.
Daimyo.
But it is interesting though that he did ask him if this is the urn for Tom Curry, and he said yes. So I mean, it goes to show you that the storyline was going to be a bit different, and we also saw that, of course, like we mentioned earlier, with Mara's parents were supposed to be dead,
Yeah.
But her father plays a big. He has a big role in Aquaman's storyline in New 52. That's why I was like, it didn't surprise me that he was alive and well and running around with the red hair.
Yeah.
Well, look who was back there. Fucking calling the fucking shots. That's a James Wan first started to work on the Aquaman film. Warner Bros. Probably told him, "Oh, don't worry about what Zack was gonna do. If you want Mira's father to be alive, make him alive." Because he was alive in the fucking New 52.
Well, I mean, they did the same thing with what's her name, Patty Jenkins for Wonder Woman. The first one. They changed it. She took her out of this other warrant in the 1800s. Put her in 1917 and was like, no, this is the war that you're a part of or whatever, right? So. It contradicted a little bit of like, man's, not being, or giving up on men for like however long. But I mean, yeah. So, but that was one of the things that Zack was kind of saying was that like, he sort of wanted to plot out outlines and things like that, but the directors could do whatever the hell they wanted to do. And then they would sort of, I think it was sort of one of those things where it was just sort of organic in that they weren't going to do something that was jarring or completely going to destroy the universe. Like, and they were just like, little bits in, here and there. If it fits this narrative, fits the story, sure. And then as, the narrative would have continued or moved on or whatever, it would have changed accordingly to the narrative that was being built by all of these directors and sort of like in cohesion. It wasn't sort of like, hey, this is the story. This is it. You have to follow this. If you don't follow this, the whole thing's going to fall apart. We don't know what the hell we're doing. I think that they were trying to be a little bit more fast and loose with the general stories.
Yeah. No, definitely. And then also too, I mean, obviously we've all seen it before. Most of us have, at least. You have these here, which is the concept art for Aquaman movie, which you see Atlantis attacking. Was it Sydney, Australia? So, but they were attacking Earth, right? Or the
land.
They were attacking land because if they were attacking Earth, they could do that in the water.
Planet. Yes. But I mean, look at this guy. He's like,
hold my hand.
This guy's gonna let you. This guy's like, why? This is not what I thought would happen. Yeah, it's Michael Olslin. But this is a really cool scene that we never got to see because they changed the whole story. Instead, it was an underwater fight with the armies, which is still a cool scene. I actually really enjoyed that scene.
It was fire.
But I thought that the crab people were a little stupid. They were like, let's go. I was like,
I didn't like them. Out of all of the different, kingdoms or creatures or whatever, they were the ones that I was like, really?
Yeah, that was the one that was like, okay, now we're getting a little
I thought
stupid.
it was whatever. Aquaman was...
You thought it was whatever?
I mean,
you thought it was whatever.
They're out of the comics, though.
Sure.
And then I've heard that this is not
Batman
real
again.
So
ruin the party.
So I've heard a couple different things about this. I've heard that this is not a real concept art. This was photoshopped, this ship, and because I guess Superman, if you look at how big he is compared to everything else, it doesn't make any sense. But if it is real, which I think it is real, this would have been awesome to see them show up to help out in this battle.
Aquaman had moments of awesomeness, but it wasn't that great of a movie.
It was a cool movie for what it was.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna just go CGI,
that was the big thing about Aquaman was the spectacle, right?
It's visual.
Because you were going and you were seeing visuals that you're not going to see again until Avatar 2.
I was there.
Yeah, like the underwater ski and all that stuff. Great, but I never had a huge interest.
That's Axel's grandfather right there. Run!
He's like, blimey!
No, I mean, Aquaman, I thought was a cool movie. I enjoyed it. There were some scenes that were total cringe. But overall,
the Pinocchio shit was out of hand.
Yes. Yeah, the scene when they're walking through Italy, that was the absolute worst scene of the entire movie.
Until the action.
Also, Pitbull, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, until the action. Pitbull was disgusting.
It
was disgusting. I'm sorry, no.
But this would have been cool to see this, because then this would have already proven to the world that, like, these this army Atlanteans, they exist.
Yo, I like this. I like this thing on their backs. Like it looks like a jetpack
Yeah.
in the water. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Now,
It's very
this
cool.
this would have had some stakes. I mean, instead
Oh
of
yeah, and they.
and then
I don't know how the hell Starro got there.
there's many.
Look up YouTube. They're attacking the bridge and everything. It's just really cool.
Yeah.
I think obviously it became a situation to where we saw the closest thing you could say as far as the DCEU goes. The closest thing we've seen to this is Cal fighting Zod in Man of Steel. And mad people died. They were like, "We're not doing that again."
I think
too many people died. We don't want people dying.
Because
I mean,
that's
you had that
exactly what it
whole
been.
whole uproar of people that were like, "That's way too close to 9/11," and it's like, oh, really?
Yeah, we're like,
This would have been awesome. I would have loved to have seen this. Have
In
Batman,
the water,
Fleck
yeah,
Fox.
it's different.
Yeah.
Dude, it would have looked freaking awesome.
But at this
when you're
point, I
looking
mean,
at this
Fox
movie,
is right. They didn't
I
want-
would have been like, "Yo, I would have seen this over and over, probably a couple times, just because of these."
No, yeah, he's right,
look.
Anthony. He's right there.
They
That's the
didn't
truth.
want Man of Steel destruction.
Yeah,
or Human
31.
They didn't want the same thing because people complained about it.
And
so
and that's
much.
why they really touched upon it in that Avengers Age of Ultron, where they were like, "Yo, we gotta show
do that
people
in
being
BVS.
saved by the
Sorry.
team and shit like that, right?"
Mhm.
You know, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna take the criticism of what happened with Man of Steel and apply it to this Avengers movie and shit." So
Well, and that's the thing too, is that like you can easily see Warner Bros. Saying, "Hey, look, this is a lot of destruction.
reactive.
We caught a lot of heat for
Yep.
this.
Hate reacting.
Okay, look. Why don't we make it? Can we make it to where they're fighting each other? Well, what I can do is we'll put them in the water. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We'll underwater battle.
Instead of
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
Throne of Atlantis, the animated film, fire, dude.
Fire.
That shit is fire. Like that's how
that
I would
was a
like
good
to have seen that happen.
Sure,
on
yeah.
That shit was great, man. But they like I said, and like what's the name just said, like one of us like, no, people didn't like seeing that type of destruction in Man of Steel, so we can't do it in this movie.
What's up,
so,
Anthony?
What up?
Yeah, and then in BVS, Zach's like, "Fine, I'll have them make it obvious that they're fighting in an abandoned
Besides the
island,
borders of
whatever,
Abandoned part of Gotham.
abandoned
right.
fort." Yeah, and
Yeah.
then people are like, "Well, that's freaking lazy. He flies him out."
Yeah. Oh my God, they're like,
They're
"Yeah,
just
that's lazy
exploding.
writing. Get the fuck out of here. That's not lazy writing. He
Where do you want him
pandered.
to take him?
Yeah, no, it's like, how dare he listen to us?
Okay.
Screw him.
First of all, that entire
Where's he supposed to
situation.
take him?
First of all,
Like-
that entire situation,
They should have taken him to the moon.
No. Zach didn't want Doomsday in BVS
Yeah.
at all.
Mhm.
He was
Yeah,
like,
no.
no. One was like, no, you gotta have Doomsday, man.
No.
You gotta have Doomsday. He was like, no. So they forced him to put Doomsday in the movie. So then he's like, okay, so now I have to listen to everybody who complained about because there wasn't gonna be a big ending battle like there was in BVS. At first, because he had a different plan for that shit. I don't know what it was, but it is known that he did not choose to put Doomsday in the movie.
Oh, I know what it was. And
You
here
guys
we
know
go if
Aquaman.
you want to find out.
This is it right here. And in the lead scene, they go to Axel's house while he's watching the Nicotina show, and they let him live because they recognize Andre on screen, and they go, "Oh, what a legend!" In fact, we have some video
Wet
of
legend?
when
You're a wet
when the
legend?
invasion. What?
You're a
So
wet
wet-
legend?
he's a
wet
wet
legend?
legend.
Wet legend?
What?
Yeah.
Legend?
From Weta, the special effects.
No.
Anyway,
Wet is different.
Yeah, what is?
and then here's
You're
this
a
image
wet
too
legend.
that Axel shared with us. This was the onset
Just
of
called you
another
a voice
invasion.
legend.
Yeah, this is
I don't know.
gross.
And this is them attacking Australia. Axel was down here somewhere saying, "Oh shit,
He's like, look at those sailboats. The anti-life equation is on one of those boats.
it's on the Ferris wheel."
But back to Aquaman, wasn't everybody a little like when you saw Zack Snyder's Justice League, right? And you know how everybody when they saw Anal Leakage League, Mr. Whedon's cut, and everybody was making fun of the bubble when they would make the bubble.
Yeah.
Okay, and then when you saw Zack Snyder's Justice League, you saw them talking like fish, like dolphin, like when they didn't make that
Squeaks.
bubble. I love the way that Zack Snyder did the Atlantean talking underwater with using fish talk and then having conversing talk with
Air.
because
I did not like the way James Wan did it. I thought it was very.
I understand, but that was a lot of exposition that they would have. That's a lot of bubbles they would have to make.
So
because it's just a lot.
The CGI with the water.
They could have done it. They were like, "Yo, let's just make him talk underwater."
That rendition.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think for the sake of the movie,
I think the way Zack had it was more creative.
Yeah,
I think Zack was more creative.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
James Wan was.
I think there could have been a way. There could have been a way where you could have had them speaking, in underwater talk, and then like maybe have the camera zoom in on the ear, and all of a sudden, it switches the camera angle, and then talking normal.
But Anthony was talking about Throne of Atlantis. They had fucking helmets on. Superman and everybody when they were underwater, like they were talking that way underwater.
Superman didn't, but a lot of them did. Yeah,
a lot of them did. Right? Well, I'm trying to remember it, but I remember them having like.
Yeah, no, I think James Wan's attempt to balance that was saying, "Yo, you got to be highborn to understand."
What's up, Katie?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I'm just going.
That's his attempt to balance it because I don't think he totally wanted to crush what Zack had created, but his attempt to balance that was. Only the highborn can understand.
Well, also what helped James out was the Justice League. Yeah, because they didn't have that in there, so he was like, "Well, just." And James didn't know that they were going to make the Zack Snyder's Justice League, and that was going to be released. So yeah, I mean,
I'm just going with my.
Oh no! I get you. I hear you. Yeah.
And it was cool because before Snyder Cut came out, that wasn't even something that I had like thought would be in a part of Atlantis. Like the whole bubble thing, I wasn't crazy about. I was like, well, I just want to see them talking underwater.
Right.
But Zack put like thinking about, they live underwater. They should have their own kind of like. I thought that was cool when he mentioned it before the movie came out. I was like, I was looking forward to it. I was like, I want to hear this.
Yeah,
can you add that clip?
I like it when you can get into like detailed thinking about the small, minute details because those are big details. To me.
Atlantis is also very different.
A little subtitles. Yeah, so I mean, I think
Atlantis was also.
Oh
really
no,
different.
I can't. I don't have permission to do it.
Okay. I think it would have been cool to see them using that Atlantean, underwater talk, and just show some kind of transition to where it's like you hear this, but they hear what almost like they're talking. Like it would show that, and then it would kind of translate. Oh yeah, to them it's just like us talking. You know what I mean? So and then they just move on from there. Like, oh, okay, so they're actually using a different language, but for the sake of the movie, you're gonna hear it like in English. Like, hey, what's going on? But in reality, they're going.
Yeah, that was legitness. Yeah, it was. Huh?
Atlantis was also very different in Zack Snyder's Justice League compared to Aquaman. It was like organic, like stone, rock. It wasn't like this.
We didn't get to see the city though.
That's the thing is that when they showed the
stronghold, where they
stronghold,
had the tomb for
exactly
the protection for
the stronghold was more or less in an older part of Atlantis.
It was ancient.
As they're zooming in, you can see behind. You can see Atlantis in the background, kind of, and it's all lit up.
Oh man!
So they kind of kept that.
It's like an ancient.
Bro, Prakash is wild, dude. So Grace is this. Hey, play Grace speaking Atlantean right now.
Oh yeah, right here. That's it. I can't even piss. Allie, can you see the city of Atlantis in the background of the intro? Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. It's
You
just a
can
difference.
kinda see
It's where they're keeping the mother box.
Yeah. It's not very clear, but you can see it, and it's all lit up. Which I was like, see, there it is. It's back there. Whatever. But Zack had a good point. Zack was like, look, we talked about it, and we said, well, how are they going to talk? Well, we'll just have them open a bubble, and then be like, yeah, whatever, do it that way. But at the same time, though, it goes. See, this is the thing about Aquaman the movie was that. There's a scene where him and Orm are fighting each other the first time, and then Mera opens up a bubble, and then Orm starts barfing out water, like, because he's been underwater. But then later on,
he never goes to land. Yeah,
but then later on, they don't do that. Like, when she opens a bubble and it's herself with Volko and Aquaman, you think they'd all be like, their lungs would be full of water. You know what I mean? Like,
but Volko would go to land though.
Right.
Because he was training Arthur, so he was on land.
But in Zack Snyder's Justice League, he says, she says how they don't breathe air, and he goes, well, when I talked to him, he was breathing air. He's a mixed blood then.
Mixed blood.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then you're like, oh wait, so are they a mixed blood?
To do,
I think as they made the movie, they were like, hey, look, there's some things that we're just gonna have to take liberties on and just kind of go with it. For the sake of the movie,
general,
which I get.
It's challenging because you have this movie that like a large portion of it is underwater.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of stuff you have to take into account compared to when they're just a regular movie where everything is on land. You know, the way they move and all this other stuff. So it's
obviously
it's a challenge.
It's obviously too, if it had really been on because obviously Zach had this shit planned like his going forward, but like if it had really been like a really like conjoined like planning of the movie, him and James Wan could have sat down before any of those movies were made. So how we're gonna do the Atlantean talk, and it would have been, but they didn't have that opportunity to do that. So obviously you're gonna have like some things that just don't fit.
So these worlds that they were building weren't as connected with the creators as it could have been.
Right.
You know, and that's a failure of Warner Brothers themselves.
True.
Not saying, hey, you know what? Let's have a couple meetings. More meetings. I'm sure they had meetings, but just a couple more meetings to make sure that everyone is on the same page. You guys are working on your solo films or whatever. This is what Zach is taking care of the main, the main continuity. You guys are branching off, doing your thing. It's cool, but I want to make sure that there's synergy, there's cohesion. Everybody's.
But that didn't happen though. Eventually,
they didn't have
and also because I think Juan got chosen to direct Aquaman when Zach had already started on Justice League. So you know what I'm saying. So like that was like that's already a disparate. But like we said, in a perfect world, they could have. You know what I'm saying? It would have just been a fucking group of
there was plenty of time for them to do
sitting
that.
At the table, like all of them just chilling and just like really planning out this whole thing.
Yeah.
And Warner Brothers not putting their fucking what y'all doing over there, huh?
Instead of getting that kind of cohesion and
can we put Darkseid in Aquaman?
Yeah, exactly. Instead of getting all that, you had Jeff Johns there, who's probably saying this.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's like, come on! I'm a good writer. I wrote a lot of stuff.
Well, what do you guys think about this? I mean, this is the other thing that was kind of going around the internet that I want to share with you guys, which is this soul is very small. Sorry, but this is the
I saw that
the crazy Batfleck rumor.
Claim 5.
What about Geoff leaving?
Yeah, the claim 5. Where's 1, 2, and 3 and 4? But it says
it was from Reddit or something.
Yeah, I think it was from Reddit.
Can you?
It says, well, it talks about Johns and Affleck. It says why they're working together on the script for Affleck's version of the Batman, which we know they did because even Ben said that. He was like, yeah, I'm working on it with Jeff Johns.
Yeah. And they just couldn't crack the story, guys.
They couldn't crack it. Affleck's approach to the property, which would have been similar to the animated series from the 90s, which I find that kind of hard to believe, but okay, whatever. And instead pushed concepts closer to Earth 1 comic, which we can see in trailers from Matt Reeves' film. Johns allegedly kept going around Affleck to get what he wanted from the studio. This resulted in Affleck asking for Johns to be removed and even pushed to have Bruce Timm or Paul Dini or Dini, I can't remember. Dini brought into the project in his place.
Yeah,
and those are the two guys that did.
I don't think
the animated series.
they did the animated series. I don't think that's
true.
I think that Jeff did go to try to usurp a lot of what Ben was doing with his story because he was like, "Yo, that doesn't flow. That's not."
What's up, Joey?
What up?
And
how about the Niners? Huh?
Here
we go.
I think that.
How about those Niners, Joey?
Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
Here we go. NFC title game, baby.
Gosh, who?
You guys missed the intro.
Do me a favor, go through the history of all of my videos and remind me of the time when my team won that I acted like a fool like this on the Never done that before, by the way.
I'm just giving you shit. Okay, so let's go.
Oh, don't back off on it now.
So it says this resulted in him asking about the project. Apparently, this was a major sore point for the studio and caused a huge blowout. They see Johns as their Kevin Feige and actually told Affleck. It actually told Affleck that fans didn't like him and he could be replaced. He could easily be replaced, which I don't think he would have done that. Jeff Johns would have told Affleck that. I mean, he doesn't.
I don't think he's that uncouth when it comes to like I think that's easier for him to say to Jason or to Ray, of course. But for Ben, no. He could probably even say that to Henry, I would think. But for Ben Affleck, no.
And then also it says this is also why The Flash has gone through many directors. Johns kept pushing his own work as the source material and would freak out at the mention of other writers like Mark Waid's work. So, or Wise, however you say that.
Like, what was that?
So if this is true, I mean, this makes a lot of sense. I mean, it corroborates a lot of other stories that we've heard out there that, Jeff Johns, of course, they looked at him like the Kevin Feige. And because of that, he was like, no, this is what we're going to do. I know the story. I want to push this story. This is what we're going to do. And maybe that's why you got a lot of people that were, stepping away from these projects because they couldn't crack the story.
Okay.
What do you guys think? Ryan, let's start with you.
I think that they just took a lot of shit that people already knew and threw it into an article and added some shit that they thought might happen or might be plausible. I don't think it's 100% accurate. I don't think they went to Paul Dini. I don't think they went to I don't think that Jeff Johns threatened Ben Affleck. I think that he did try to undermine him, but I don't think that undermine this his hold of the story or whatever. Even though Ben was going to direct, act, produce, all that. I think that I don't buy the article, but I do know that there were certain things that did happen behind the scenes that caused Ben to say, you know what, this wasn't what I signed up for anyway, so I'm out.
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony Beltray, you gotta chill out. Aaron Rodgers is still a good quarterback.
Who?
He just had a bad game.
But I'll still clap on him tomorrow. So there you go. All right.
The curse of Colin Kaepernick starts at the NFC title game. Oh, God. We'll see.
Yeah. No. I feel the same way. I do think, as Prakash points out right here, and we saw it at Justice Con. Jay Leva said that was the best Batman script he's ever read in his entire life. So I think that might bring a level of jealousy that Ben Affleck's script was probably fire, and they probably Jeff Johns was probably like, oh, but I still write good stuff though, and he was probably a little bit jealous, and probably with the Warner Brothers. I do believe all of that undermining shit. Yes, as far as some of this other shit in here, I can, but I do think that Ben had a fire script, and Jeff Johns, his input that he might have suggested things for that. They were just like Ben was probably like, no, this is good. We have a lot of people who like this script, and it probably made him a bit jealous because just think about the level that Jeff Johns probably thought he was at, and for him to come in and suggest something on a screenplay and somebody tell him, nah, we're good, bro. That probably it probably pissed him off, and he probably went to one of us like, yo, y'all appointed me in this role, so I should get to fucking make changes when I want to. And
I think what happened was that like Ben turns in his treatment or turns in his screenplay or script or whatever, and they come back with notes. And he probably just got fed up with all the notes.
Yeah.
And
he was like, you know what?
Notes from Jeff Johns, probably.
Well, not to mention he's also taking part in the reshoots that were garbage, and he's like, oh my god, what is happening right now? Like,
but see, also you can see that Matt Reeves probably was able to cherry pick some of the story beats.
I mean, the fact that the Riddler is the villain, we know that the Riddler would have also been a villain in Ben's movie as well.
Yeah,
because that would have connected to I've just seen in the original storyboards.
Hashtag Scott Farrell for Riddler.
Yeah, Scott Farrell for Riddler. So I mean, we know that character would have been in the movie. So yeah, I think he may have cherry picked some of the ideas that were in that. which is he has every right to, because once he joins the project, especially as a director, all the material that was connected to it is all available. So I mean, it's fair game at that point.
And Batman brings up a very good point.
Does he?
He does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. What happens?
And what did Jeff Johns say? Jeff Johns said, when Patty and I, set out to make this movie, the one thing that we kept going back to was Donner. We kept going back to that Donner Superman. Donner really cracked the character. He really established it. He really, and he found a way to really embody the character. Yeah. And he kept saying, and at the end of the day, Patty and I just kept going back to Donner.
And what's interesting about that is that Zack came in with his production company and tried to help Patty's story out, because his production company, the Stone Quarry, is credited.
Yep.
It makes you wonder how much they had to change.
Stone Quarry logo, yeah. They probably got there with just like, we can't.
It was later in the game.
Well, I don't know what
later on
with this trash, but maybe we can. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right. They brought in for that, and I think, and Zack's never gonna say it because he's a classy fucking dude. He's never gonna say we got there, and this was a fucking piece of trash that we couldn't turn into gold. Like he's never gonna say that, but that's probably what fucking happened.
If they came in late in the game and tried to help do anything with the movie, it makes you wonder how bad it was before he got there. I mean, we still got scenes like this, and of course we have this one. I mean,
and that's straight fire.
It's leagues. It's in a complete. It's so different from her first movie. It's like you wouldn't even imagine that it's a sequel, that it's supposed to be, that they're in the same, it's totally, you wouldn't even think it's the same
I'm
director.
just shocked that she didn't break the fourth wall and pull a Ferris Bueller or Deadpool and just start talking to the camera as she's walking.
Like, after after that one scene, after all the great kids, and she looks at the camera, she goes, "They're still alive."
I'm not sure if that was for Wonder Woman 84. I know for the reshoots, they brought in a whole new crew.
I think it was a different stunt team.
The stunt guys were there, but
the stunt team
was changed.
Didn't Zack do the No Man Land scene?
No.
Jeff Johns wanted that scene removed.
Yeah,
he was pushing to have it.
No. Kevin Tsujihara wanted it removed.
And Patty said no.
When he was still there,
This
and
has
she was.
to be
They
there.
fought for that.
Was Zack heavily involved in that?
Probably. I mean, I'm
They showed him on set.
he was involved, but he wasn't like on set. Like, yo, this is what's up.
Yeah.
He was an extra in that sequence.
Talking with Patty. I mean, you could tell there was a lot more
It was Zack Snyder
compared.
First movie.
The action's way better.
Oh yeah,
and she actually has a shield and a sword.
Yeah,
yes.
There's more Snyder influence, I feel, in the first movie.
But it also makes you wonder too.
He did not be connected to him.
But the final act, Jeff Johns rewrote that final act.
The final act was ass in Wonder Woman.
Patty Jenkins didn't want that.
I wonder what it was supposed to be. I wonder where it was supposed to go in that third act.
That'd probably be more
there
serious.
was stuff that came out about it. There was stuff that came out about it. Yes.
Yeah.
It was more about Ares and fighting. Like
I'm surprised that we haven't had a storyboard or concept art to kind of give us a better idea.
There was concept art that
concept
showed.
Art? Okay.
It's just background music. It's just background.
It kind of showed Ares in a more godlike form
than what we got, right?
Because she didn't want.
We can fix that.
The studio wanted the guy. What's his name? The guy who plays Ares.
He's the dude from Harry Potter.
Lupin.
Lupin. Oh yes.
Daniel,
take this. It really helps. It really does.
You'll feel better.
They wanted him to have armor, and she's like, I don't see a reason why he would need armor. He's a god.
Right.
But they wanted him to look like the recognizable Ares.
Yeah.
So she was gonna kill him or whatever they were gonna fight. Somehow he was gonna be in his god form. And the studio was like, nah. They wanted him to have armor and shit. But she didn't see it didn't make sense to her why he would have armor because he doesn't need it. So like that was different. They were gonna show him more like in his godlike form, which would have made sense.
If you see him in Zack Snyder's Justice League, he's not wearing a bunch of armor. It's just his body. He's got like a fur on him, like an animal.
He does have a helmet because Ares has
apple bottom jeans.
Yeah, and that's the way he was supposed to be seen. Instead, they
he has
changed
this big
it.
old axe thing.
Ares had on the apple bottom jeans.
He had the boots with the fur, the apple bottom jeans. Everybody looking at her.
And I think you could tell that they're reshoots because
what's up?
The whole dialogue when she's walking, it's so close and it's just like orange in the background. You could tell that they reshot it. They had no time to like have a background and with everything.
It was such a
close
weak
up
ending. That's the only problem that I have with the Wonder Woman film.
With the lighting, she's like, "Look, but I can do."
Yeah. It was no.
Oh my god!
Compared to Wonder Woman 84.
Oh great! This is from Pure Jason. Look at this, you guys. Oh man.
Your muscles, they're
impressive. Hey, you got one of these down there. What's that, man?
Al, you definitely have a loose knuckle. Look at that.
Let's get out of here with
ready for the shocker.
You got one of those,
Hell no.
Nice.
Undeniable. It was down there, dude. It was just
it's Nick a Camel. It's Nick a Camel.
Nick Camel.
Camel Tina.
Camel Tina. Look at that.
Look at it. Look.
He's got it right there. Look at it.
Don't bring it back up.
Side by side comparison. Side by side comparison.
Look at your camel toe.
Wow. You're really happy to be there.
I'm really happy to be there.
It's like, what's his name on CW? It's so much.
Oh, yeah, don't get me going on that.
That's just what it reminds me
Ryan,
of.
do you have that image? It's so bad.
What's that?
What is it?
Hold on. Okay, so that image of Tyler Hoechlin in the suit.
Oh god, no,
like,
I don't. I saw it.
I was like, oh my god, it's awful.
It looked like Shazam.
A wedgie.
It looked like
Shazam.
It was like dark around it. It was like dark.
That Superman lips are sealed.
Oh shit.
Could be.
Shit. Yeah.
Okay, here, I got it.
I can put on 60 pounds of muscle or 100, whatever, however much muscle I got to put on. Okay, you got it?
That would be a lot.
That would be a lot.
60 pounds of muscle is quite a bit there.
A lot of Big Macs.
I got to drink a lot of pure protein.
That would take like a whole lifetime. Like, that's a lot.
We've got the golden.
Hold up.
Oh my god.
You're on the wrong screen, dude.
I put it on the wrong screen. Let me.
You know, that's the main reason why I didn't buy that monitor is because I saw what it does to StreamYard, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Oh, I love the monitor. Oh, here we go. Okay, so there you go. I mean, look at that.
Oh,
that can't be real.
That looks like hot garbage, guys. Why are you watching
this
stupid show?
I don't watch it.
The show has elements of time.
People want to see Superman, so they're like, hey, you know, this is cool.
I quit watching this shit. I couldn't watch anymore.
No.
It looks
like he's wearing a fucking diaper in there.
It looks like the muscle puff suit that you could buy from the Halloween store.
Yeah, the cringe shit I use on my show. Yes.
It's like, dude, okay, they don't understand Superman or this version of Superman because the guy himself, he's in pretty good shape. You know, he's got.
Why give him so many fake muscles?
Didn't they fix the costume?
Superman doesn't mean your muscles have to be huge. It just means that your muscles are more dense and they can, you know, they. Oh, go ahead.
Is this a season 1 shot or a season 2?
I have no idea.
This is a season. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Well, wait a minute. Time out.
I'm here to tell you right now. We don't care. Let me tell you. We don't care.
Don't Stephen A. Smith me, that motherfucker. That's still out some bitch. No, friggin' I think they fixed his costume because I couldn't stand it watching it in season 1. I'm like, what the fuck? Why does his head look so small? I'm like, why is he
how did not notice that?
No shit.
I'm a side.
This looks like it's a part when he's flying, but it's like mid
It's almost like
mid ascension. Like
he's going up and he's about to drop back down. Yeah, it looks like
costume for season 2.
Does he look like a bitch?
Okay, here we go.
Look,
yeah, that is a shot from season 1.
Or like Tyler.
Tyler Hoechlin. Yeah, there you go.
Yo,
but it is unnecessary.
Bro, that shot from season 1.
Doesn't fucking matter.
In season 2, they fixed the suit. Okay.
They did.
I don't
No, they
care.
did. I'm pretty sure they did. They slimmed it down.
All right, get this shit out of here.
Yeah, I mean, you saw what they did with obviously we've talked about it. The suit from like Shazam, the first movie to the second.
It was awful.
It was awful.
The second movie looks a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, well, because what they did was they embraced the fact that Zachary Levi ain't about to go out here and be working out like
so Amshri.
Like he's just not. He's gonna do his due diligence and work out and stay healthy. He's not about to be out here fucking working out like some of these other cats, like Henry Cavill and shit. So they made the suit. It's like Superman.
It was
Yeah. So they took the suit and they slimmed it down. They made it more form fitting so that it still looks like a swole dude, but it doesn't look like where you have this neck space in here, where you're like, yo, why your neck so small compared to your traps, bro?
Right.
Well, like the suit, Shazam's suit was like lifted off of his chest.
You
it was like
can
hella
see it,
flat. I was like,
but that's
dude,
how
what are you doing?
that Superman suit looked. What I'm saying is like they embrace the fact that he's not going to get that big. So let's make it form fitting. So that's
form fitting. That should always do. It always should be form fitting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you don't want. I mean, there's very few who really like. You know, Henry's one of them, and like I said, Dwayne Johnson. Like some of the actors playing superhero characters, there are very few that really put in work in the gym to look like their characters. So
I mean, give the man some peanut butter and fish, man. Let's.
Hey, yo, that's trash, bro. So, switching gears a little bit, let's go over to some news from the Batgirl. So, there was a lot of new images that were put out there from Batgirl, because they're still filming over in Glasgow, whatever. So let's take a look at this. So, here's some images right here, and these. There we go. So here's some shots here. She's very happy.
I love that one.
She's all happy, and then she's bloody, and it's the same.
What you looking
like,
at?
That's what happens when you smile.
but this is a great shot of the cowl. I actually like the cowl a lot.
Yeah,
that was the first thing I liked when that first picture came out.
I like
of the
the
suit.
shape of the cowl. I don't.
The
like
first thing I liked.
Weird lines.
I like the lines.
I like the
texture.
A lot of people. I like the lines as well. A lot of people think that she. They were,
I like
on
it.
the show last night. They said she maybe she 3D printed the cowl. Hey, if she made it herself, like that's probably about the only way she'd be able to do it until she gets another suit.
Thank you, Caden, with the producer angle.
Fantastic.
There you go.
But no, all of this set stuff the suit looks a billion times better than it did in that doctored shot that they put out for the first reveal of the suit.
Yeah.
It just looks a billion times better.
These look better, but again, we don't know what it's going to look like when they're done.
No.
Right, when they're done coloring it and it's
comparing
released.
the suits side by side as far as
fucking
the revealed shot and these set photos. The set photos look better.
Hell yeah, it's Batgirl.
Who knows?
Batgirl. It's fucking Batgirl. That's all I'm gonna say.
From Party Central. Come on, man.
It's gonna look better under their color palette. I mean, they did a Party City fucking catalog shot, and then everybody lost their minds.
Yeah.
But see, the color wasn't even the problem that I had with the first picture. The color was fine. It's like a jacket. I don't like that it's a jacket.
The texture. Yeah.
Let's take a look at this.
It looks like pleather. It looks like pleather. It looks like
that's what I don't like.
But
no,
let's take a look at this.
But
this
doesn't it kind of make sense for the character? Right? I mean,
I don't think people say easy to move in and fight in. What would be easy about moving in that?
Unless it's Kevlar, maybe it's Kevlar.
Well, then you got this right here. So this is
Maybe
from the making of,
I don't know.
And somebody spliced together a bunch of shots.
She looks like Batgirl. I mean, she legit looks like Batgirl. Look at this. Who has this footage?
Oh, that shit's all over, man.
Like, really? Like, this is what you would get taken down for.
I know, right?
Let me get the hose. Come on.
Wow, this is like expensive.
I've seen it already. Yo, Andre, how are you playing that on your other monitor? Because like every time you pull your sound up, it has mad echo.
Oh, does it have echo?
Yeah, it's mad echo. I don't know
Only
why.
Oxenfree.
No, I've said I hope we don't see this entire movie on cell phone.
Oh, so the whole time you guys are watching it had echo the entire time?
Yeah.
There has been a lot of stuff that's come out.
I think it has something to do with Ryan.
It's
it normally doesn't echo.
Why is everybody so obsessed with this movie? It's like crazy the amount of shit. Just saying, not us here. The amount of stuff that's coming out for this is like insane.
It's just like people that are around, like sharing stuff.
There are
I say either one or two things, and I've mentioned this a couple times before. Either they have the worst set security of all time, or they're letting them film that shit and put it out here so that they can,
because nobody cares about Batgirl.
They want people,
to get excited for by seeing these things.
I think it's part 2. I think it's number 2. I think this is like Neil said, this is Batgirl, you know? I mean, it doesn't have that built-in audience. No. I mean, it's not Batman, you know.
It's not an automatic.
It does have Keaton in it.
Yeah.
It does have Keaton in it, but they need to build up some hype. And that picture that they released didn't help them.
No.
So here's one more scene right here where you actually hear her talk as well. And hopefully that's an echo.
Yeah. She's like, "What? You don't like falafel?"
Oh, yeah.
And look, those people at top, they're just throwing shit at her.
They're
like, "Hey, screw you! Quiet down!"
They're dropping snow.
It's part of the
People dropping the fucking snow.
Yeah.
Like, there you go. There you go. Stage crash. Okay.
This one is interesting as well, just because she looks like she's gonna be a little bit off the fucking rails. Holding a person out the window and saying, "But you let him do it," and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, she said, "Oh, but you let him do it." And
But
she's
you
like,
let him do it, yeah.
She's holding him out the window.
What if they pull a fast one? You know how much they want to get rid, get as far away as they can from Zack Snyder's universe. What if you see Jim Gordon die in this bitch early? And she's like, "You let him kill my dad, bro." Like, what if that happens?
It could be, because we haven't seen him anywhere.
What if he's there for a bit and he gets killed?
I hope not. We're in trouble, guys. Appreciate more of those movies on your channel.
Bro,
never, WB, never.
That decision would...
and then Michael Keaton comes in. "Oh, I'm so sorry. He was so young."
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Yo.
Unfortunately, your father did.
That'd be pretty messed up. I mean, they should have just done a different recording.
For me, yes. I would honestly, if they announce the fact, it's going to be
the suit looks better there.
Yeah.
The suit looks fire.
4-color correction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Spice Girls.
It's like
I'll tell you what I really want.
I'm still
She's doing her sporty spice stand.
Because I still don't understand how Michael Keaton's Batman and J.K. Simmons Gordon are supposed to... That I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how Michael Keaton's Batman is supposed to fit in to this movie.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen the mural?
Understand that.
Yeah, dude. He's so... Kate, man. Kate says...
that makes it even more confusing, because it's like the mural looks like, okay, people painted some kind of homage to him, so that it looks like he's the Batman in this universe, which doesn't make any sense. That's what I don't get. Like, I don't understand.
Well, we saw it. The Flash came in and it was one Batman, and then the Flash did some shit and it changed it to Keaton's Batman on the mural. So we already saw that change.
Yeah.
So that other Batman died.
I don't get it.
I got my Dominican Batgirl, my Colombian Supergirl, and my Mexican Blue Beetle. It's awesome.
Wait, When did he come in and change it?
So you saw the first mural.
I saw the original mural. Yes,
right.
Mm-hmm.
So then
now
the
it looks
Flash came
just
in
like
and it
Keaton.
altered it to the Keaton mural now.
So are these movies happening side by side or?
No, Batgirl happens after Flash.
Okay.
Here,
So
it looks just like him now. Like there's no denying that.
Yeah,
it's Michael
no.
Keaton.
Right. It's better than a police sketch.
Yes,
they're like,
It's
yo,
an actual shot
if you
from
don't know,
fucking
if you don't
Batman.
know that's Michael Keaton, or I'm sorry, if you don't know this Bruce Wayne, you're like, wait a minute. I've seen the billionaire.
See, that's another thing that doesn't make sense. I don't think anyone would get a good enough look at Batman to be able to make it look just like him. Like maybe, they see him and like, that's Batman, but.
Yeah.
Like they could make a Batman thing like, this is just a general thing of how Batman looks,
Well,
but it looks just like him.
There was
Who's
a
gonna
lot
be
of
close enough to
backlash online from fans that saw
Oh,
it.
no.
And they were clowning on him, right? So they were like,
yeah, big time.
and so they panicked because what does
Yeah.
Warner Brothers do? They're reactive. They reacted to the fans and they were like, let's make it Keaton so nobody. Nobody has any questions.
That was my
Well,
theory.
so that was the original one.
Yes.
That was the original, and then the
one.
Flash came in and fucking changed all that shit.
And then I mean, look, this is what you got right here.
No.
I mean, that's where they got the images from.
And,
this
and
picture
so
of
people were
Robin,
like,
he's
"Yo,
like,
that's really cheap of them to do. Just grab images and throw it on there for a movie." And so what
it's
they
their own
did,
stuff, so it's not really surprising, I guess.
yes,
It's just crazy that they would do that. They would just take these two random images and put them together. Like,
Copy
what?
and paste,
Rando.
yeah.
What do you get?
This is lazy.
it is.
Yeah.
It's lazy, but apparently, I thought that this shit, the mural or whatever, was going to be just sort of like Easter egg, like maybe you'll see it or whatever. But since they changed it, and apparently it's a little bit more important than just like maybe you'll see it in the background. Maybe Barbara walks by it, and shit. Maybe
or
she's
walks
like,
up to it and is like,
or walks
oh,
up to
man.
it and
I
like
don't think
has
it
the
makes
idea
sense.
to become Batgirl.
As long as she's
For
not the Barbara
Batman.
Gordon from Kittens, we're good.
I'm
I
trying
still
to
don't
find
think
the
it
new
makes
picture.
sense.
No, she'll be
to
the
have
Barbara
a mural
Gordon
of
from
Batman.
Birds of Prey.
No.
I can't
Batman is
find it.
weird.
It's
I know
connected.
it's
It's
out
going to
there.
connect to that. I tell you right now.
Connection.
Mark my
Got a
fucking
connection.
words. It's connecting to Birds
Connection.
of Prey.
You got a connection? Hello, Meg.
You think it'll have a strong connection to Birds of Prey? Well, you're gonna have Journey Smollett in
My name is
Batgirl, so you're gonna have a
Neil
direct connection right there.
It's a direct
Well,
connection.
true, yeah.
It's canon, Ryan.
I still think
Unfortunately
it's
for
weird.
you, it is canon.
It is.
I still think it's weird that they would have a mural of Batman in the first place.
I'm trying to
It
find
is.
the new mural. I can't find it.
He's not.
is.
I mean,
Just
I
go
guess they
to
wanted
my thing.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
that's
if you
right.
have, if you
Go
have,
to your thing. That's so dirty.
Show me my thing and just whip it out.
I could
Somebody
see.
go to your thing.
I could see a mural being if you had just mad like
I mean,
this
I'm sorry, but
city
this,
people who
this
are fans of Batman and just like, yo, let's tag this wall with this Batman.
the
It's just
Batman's
amazing
in
how
this
they're,
world because the Keaton's
resting
been
on-
around for 50 years.
I like that they're just resting on Keaton. Everybody.
Somebody's
remembers
gonna
Keaton.
fucking tag him on a wall.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. I just see him. I guess they want him to look like a superhero instead of like
There it is.
this.
So
yeah.
what they did was they took Keaton and they were like, "Yo, just fucking put Keaton on there, so there's no question." And then cover up Robin. They're like, just cover him up.
Just cover him up. Just cover him up. But here's my thing though: if they bother to cover him up, does that kind of say that he's not going to be in the movie at all? Like, hey, just cover him up because he's not even in the goddamn movie, you guys. Like,
I mentioned something like this last night. I think that mural was made, the original mural, and they were going to put it in a movie, and Warner Brothers probably not paying attention. All of a sudden, that shit pops up online because somebody got sampled. They're like, "Wait a minute, what is this?" And the director's probably like, "Yo, this is Batman and Robin. Like, they're city legends. People respect them, so they put." Why isn't that Keaton though? Because that's what we're using going forward.
Yes.
And they were like, "Well, let's change that." And since Robin is not in this movie, let's look. They're
like, nobody likes Robin.
The original mural was the directors and the creatives' idea, and they got somebody to make it, and they were about to put that in the movie. The shit leaked online. Somebody from Warner Brothers saw it, and they were like, "No, absolutely fucking not. Put Keaton on that shit." That's what I think happened.
I would totally, I totally agree with you, Anthony. I definitely believe they were like, "Hey, why isn't that Keaton?" Well,
and we just were putting the Batman up.
I thought the first one was better, but
Yeah,
I thought it was just lazy. I was like,
Me
it
too.
was just that artist's interpretation of whatever Batman looks like, because no
A
one's ever
street
gotten a
artist,
good look at it.
a street
For this
artist, a
one,
graffiti artist.
Keaton stood by the fucking wall while the guy was like, "Hold up, stand right there."
Or
Okay,
maybe from
you know.
Vicky Vale.
Exactly.
Maybe Vicky Vale took
Ooh,
the shot.
who is that?
Well, I mean, look
Stop
at
the
the face. I mean, that's clearly him.
I mean, yeah. I do not doubt at all that Warner Brothers wanted it to be obvious that it was Michael Keaton, even though in the universe of Batman, whatever, it doesn't make sense for it to look exactly like him.
No, like
because
a
no
generic
one would,
Batman.
Never
yeah,
recommended
just
the
like
man's rhubarb.
a drawing of Batman. Yeah, whatever. This is what Batman looks like in passing. It doesn't make sense for it to look exactly like him in the actual movie universe. But obviously, Warner Brothers is like, it has to look like him.
Ryan recently put out another tweet that I did want to ask him about, which was this one here.
Yeah.
You want to talk about this, Ryan?
So it's a stark difference. One is the Justice League and also the.
I'm here to tell you right now.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, well,
go ahead.
there we have it. So the one on the right, and they're not bad. Neither one of them are bad. The one on the right is their new canon. That's the one that you see in the Flash movie, and that's the one that you're going to see in the Batgirl movie. Right, this one right here, and it looks like a police. It just looks normal. So the art department did a good job, and the art department did a great job there as well. But it's going to show that, hey, this is their new universe, and they're wiping the old guard away by bringing you. Look, if the one on the left is a little bit more muted, the one on the right is a little bit more colorful. So,
which one was the one on the left also in Justice League too?
Yes, it had to have been. It had to have been because, it was still there with the cop cars on the field where the Man of Steel. No, that was in Metropolis. So that would have been Metropolis Cruise. So. What I don't know if they. He went to Gotham. I don't know if they showcased the cars in Gotham in.
They did, but I can't remember.
Still,
I'd have to watch that.
This
again.
is a much more muted look that you were saying, and here it's like, right, colorful,
vibrant.
Police.
They're going with a royal blue. And just really upping the color grade, right? Very saturated.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it does show you kind of a direction that they want to go in.
Yeah.
And it's too bad too because I really think that Zack Snyder story was pretty fucking fire. But if you've read,
I didn't know.
You know what is fire when it comes to Batman?
No.
Firefly.
Little Caesars.
Little
Caesars is coming out with a pizza that looks like a bat.
Oh my god, Little Caesars is ass.
I will smash Little Caesars.
Whoa!
Fire, bro.
Yeah,
wow. I mean, for the price, it's pretty good cardboard
I am
pizza.
from Jersey.
It is. It is.
No, I got you.
It's a $5. You can't for a big ass pizza for $5. I mean, yes, it's not no nutritional value, of course.
No,
it's improved.
Not at all.
It has improved.
No pizza has nutritional value. I don't think.
What are you talking about?
Nutritional value in pizza. There's no. Yeah. Get out.
Have you never had a veggie pizza?
Have you never had a cauliflower crust?
Cauliflower. That's gross.
And I have had it.
Is that what you eat in Jersey?
Are you fucking nuts?
Hey, obviously, where Neil lives, there's probably like
no, you got no idea, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure, but I'm sure there's
this deep dish.
Even I would say budget-friendly pizza places all around that are just fire. From where I live, bro, I don't even have a Pizza Hut in my town. So
you don't have a Pizza Hut either?
No,
I don't have one either.
I'm sorry, Pizza Hut.
Not even a Domino's,
Papa John's, and a fucking Little Caesars.
Okay, all right. Never paid full price for late pizza. Wise man once said.
Hey. Now there are also places, there's a couple places that are a little bit outside of town that are. They're pretty fire, though.
Oh no, I can't knock it. But what the fuck is that?
Well, I mean, I'm definitely gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. So I put it in the chat, you guys. I put a poll. Will you buy the Batman pizza? So far, 9 votes in. 56% said yes. So that is winning, is prevailing.
The pizza. I don't.
A bat dish.
It's a bat dish. Yeah, it's a bat. It's supposed to be cold. Okay, and so because of the Batman coming out, Blu-ray Angel, which I'm not a huge fan of.
I don't understand this thing that you're about to bring up. I didn't understand
stupidest.
it.
No, I'm sorry. This is the stupidest thing that I read today on the internet on Twitter.
What?
The prerequisite movie watch created by Blu-ray Angel. You know this
guy
right
here. Psycho. That dude's a psycho. That dude's psycho.
Oh my god,
he's
that's
weird.
So much to look at.
I mean, look at all these fucking movies. Like, you want me to watch all these damn movies?
So what he's saying is, in order before you watch the Batman, you must watch fucking 70,000 movies before.
Oh Jesus Christ, get a life!
and look at the very end. Zack Snyder Justice League. Batman vs Superman. He's like, I better add that, or else I'm gonna get ripped. Phone booth,
Lego
really?
Batman movie?
Phone booth.
I mean, Colin Farrell is in phone booth in that movie.
So what is he putting every actor that's in the movie to watch their movies? Like, is Looper in there?
Is it?
No,
no, because we don't promote Ryan Johnson on this channel.
Yeah, but what's his name? The Riddler's in that movie.
Why did you say that name?
Hey,
The Last Jedi is a fire.
Why did you say that name?
We don't talk about Ryan Johnson. We don't talk about The Last
Jedi.
Sorry.
Is Prisoners on there?
Prisoners.
Number 3.
That's
Prisoners
a great movie, by the way.
Dude.
Hey, I thought it was funny that Ohio Dave was like Dunkirk. What the fuck? He has got Dunkirk
How
on
does
there.
Dunkirk prepare you to watch the Batman?
Orphan?
Because Christopher Nolan directed it.
Orphan?
The Big Lebowski?
What?
Right here, Big Lebowski. This is just a fucking
W.
This is a list of movies.
Twilight will help you get there.
Bro, Source Code?
Source Code's good. I like
No,
Source
yes,
Code.
it is, but
Like
watch the Batman though?
This one
created
this
by
one is a little bit better.
Paddington, Boss
Yeah,
Baby,
yes.
Shrek. There it is.
This will prepare you for the Batman.
What the fuck? I mean, yo, you know what I watched yesterday? Nobody. That was interesting.
Was it good though? Was it? I heard it was good.
Yeah, for one watch, it's good. I said.
What is it?
Nobody.
Nobody. Okay.
It's an action movie. It's like a John Wick.
You never heard? It's got a Bob
Right.
Odenkirk from
Yeah, it was actually it had me intrigued, and I like the badassery of it.
So, Allie, I know you have to get going.
Yes, I do. Gotta take off.
Okay,
Fun,
well,
thank
Get
you.
us some Little Caesars.
Little Caesar, get the Batman pizza. The Batman pizza. Your kids will love you for it.
Yeah, but thank you guys for having me, and it was nice
Of
to
course.
sit and chat for a bit. So yeah, you guys have a good night.
You too.
All right, Allie, thank you so much.
Renaissance Justice, the lawyer for everybody. There he is.
Renaissance.
The lawyer?
Justice.
What do you mean the lawyer? What is that?
He's always like the lawyer for everybody. He's always
like, actually,
Like, I'd like to plead my case.
yeah.
You were just suggesting movies you can watch to get rid of the
Overruled.
Batman.
Oh god.
It was kind of a random list, but I appreciate he's trying to help people watch cinema. Fuck that guy.
Yes, RJ, you are the lawyer. You like to defend the world.
Yes, the lawyer. Yes,
I'll give him the chair.
It's the Scolari brothers.
It's the Scolari brothers.
Chair.
He's like Your Honor and people of the audience.
Yeah,
my clients are innocent.
God damn it! I wish Rick Moranis.
I got turned into a dog, and they helped me. Thank you.
Man, the superintendent's gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish he could have came back for fucking Afterlife, dude. I want to see Rick Moranis in there.
No, I'm not gonna buy the Batman pizza.
RJ is the lawyer, confirmed. Oh no.
I think he works pro bono.
He does.
Does anybody do your taxes? Oh man, I watched Ghostbusters Afterlife the other night. I fucking love it. I just love having that close out. I mean,
it's great, man.
Once I get
it's a
good Proton pack, I gotta get my Alice frame for the Proton pack. Let's go.
And if they would have made Vigilante a lawyer and Peacemaker, the show would probably be 50%.
Oh wait, what? Dickmaker? I'm sorry, what?
Is it in the comics?
You can say what you want. I
don't hate it, but it,
I like
constantly
I like
takes me
pissed
out of the
off. I like
movie.
saying
The name of the episode was Chode. They talked about a chode.
I was like,
are you kidding me? Like, what the fuck?
I know.
He's comparing himself to a
I
show.
want to know what happens at the end, but like you said, there's just too much forced
derogatory humor, and you don't need it.
Ooh,
because
Marco's
the show,
pizza.
when you look at the show, it's shot beautifully. The fucking action, it looks great. The CGI looks great, but goddamn, man, the fucking dialogue.
Said, "What is a chode?"
What is this?
That's not how you spell it. It's
CHOD.
Okay, so Caden sent me some information about the bat dish that we saw earlier, and I pulled it up. And I'm like, what the fuck is all?
So there's a lot of you got to sign off on it because if you get sick, they will not. They will. Yeah, you got to sign off on the pizza, bro.
Get out of here!
It's a look at you got to do it.
Caden, you want me to read all this right now? This is ridiculous.
No, what do they make? What are they making it with? Like human?
Oh, now it's in Spanish.
now we can read it.
All right, whatever. I'll buy it.
Es pizza muy delicioso.
Hopefully, my town has it. We'll take a fucking great picture of it.
I thought he went to go order it.
It's cold out there.
Oh wait,
what's a chode?
Wait,
you don't want to know what a chode is.
Wait, what's the temperature there, Andre?
Right now? Oh, it's not as cold over here.
You said it's cold out there. Now
It is. There was a cold. I have a heater on me right now.
It's cold
he's got a heater on him. It's 65 degrees right now.
It's 57 degrees outside.
Oh my god, dude! It's like 20 degrees here.
Is it really?
7 degrees.
I think it's 30 here. It's.
We're pretty cold over here,
bro. If I
is there snow outside, Anthony?
Yes.
No.
There is.
No. There's snow outside, Neil.
Just little flakes, just like on the grassy knolls.
On the grassy knolls. Okay, so as we round things out on the show, the last topic I want to talk about was the book of Boba Fett. Now, Ryan has been a huge supporter of Danny Trejo's character in the show.
Danny Trejo.
Trejo, thank you. Shout out to Max.
Mad Max.
So here's the thing. We know that in this next episode, we're probably going to see the Mandalorian show up again, which I hope.
Well, they played his music at the end.
Yeah.
They played his music at the end.
That's the most exciting. Show up, I'm going to be fucking mad. The whole damn show.
Yeah, I was like, dude, where is Mando?
Right. Yeah, I love the flashbacks.
Like Mando saved the show.
The flashbacks are where it's at.
What are you doing?
His flashbacks are way more entertaining and interesting. So
Do you want to be part
Danny
of
Three Hoes? Yeah, Danny Three Hoes, man.
Jesus Christ.
It's Machete.
This was
Machete.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. I was just letting everybody know about Ryan and his jobber days as the Red Rooster.
The Red Rooster. He was good too.
I've been watching too much.
I still get royalty checks
for the action figure. Yo,
for the action figure.
No, but for me personally, out of all the episodes so far, this is my favorite. I love seeing him and Finnick, how they got together, how their chemistry was created, and the mission they went on was. I mean, there were some luxuries they took. I feel, but overall, that shit was cool, man. It was cool. It was cool to see them. I thought once they got in there and they were trying to take Slave One up out of there, I was like, wait a minute, what is?
No. It's called the Spitfire. What's it called now?
No, it's literally called Slave One. So I was just like, yo,
what's that new stupid name?
I don't know.
It's
Firefly.
Something spray.
Fire spray.
Yes.
So it's a stupid name.
Stupidest name in the world.
It's called Slave One. I don't care if they never said it in the movie, so it's not canonized. No, it's Slave One. That's the name of the shit. The actor? People think that there's people out there, other internet voices say that the new name, the Spitfire or whatever it's called, Fire Spray, is a fine name because the name Slave One was never canonized in the movies. Like, I don't give a fuck.
And dude, it was everywhere. And we've had no issues since 1980. With and it doesn't matter because you have Anakin was a slave. You had his mother, what was her name? Shmi. She was a slave. And slave Leia. Huh?
Shmee from Hook. It's me.
Shmee.
I never remember fucking Hook. Jesus Christ.
But I thought it was.
Slaves are always going to be in Star Wars. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the episode was good though. I mean, obviously we don't have there's 3 more left. So there's obviously I don't know what their end game is with this particular show. There's only 7 episodes. So
fuck.
So I don't know what their end game is, so I can't say whether they have a lot of story to tell before the end or they got a little bit of story to tell, because I don't know where they're going to end Boba Fett at before they move to the next.
He's going to be riding his Rancor into the sunset.
Yeah, but I thought it was good. I thought it was good. Him and I like him and Phoenix. Their chemistry on screen is pretty good. I did like the scene where he was just like, "Where you want me to drop you off?" And she's just, I'll chill for a bit, bro. Like I'll ride with you for a little bit. I like that. I like that a bit. So I'm for me personally, out of the 4 episodes they've put out, this was the best one. So far.
Yes, I think so.
It was, and it was kind of funny that you saw one of those speeder bikes, the colorful ones, like at that.
Yeah,
I was like, you should have done that beforehand instead of just having the Power Rangers like, yo, let's get on our bikes.
Let's go.
Tyrannosaurus.
Also, real quick, that scene where he comes down and fucking murks those dudes, that shit was fire.
Oh, when he takes out the speed bike.
I liked it. Man.
Yeah,
no, this was a good episode.
I thought though.
I get what you're saying, Ryan, but I liked it.
I thought he should have shot some of them, landed, and then the final couple of people, he saw him fucking put I want to say.
Well, I thought it was cool the way it started. Like, I don't mind him like the ship coming in and getting closer and closer, and then he starts shooting him, and then they should have broken off and done something, and then he would have turned the open the back hatch or whatever and just finish the rest of them off.
No,
that would have been
I would have liked the final couple of dudes to see who it was that killed them.
Yeah,
because they murked his buddies. Like,
there you go.
But you guys are discounting something. You're discounting what she said.
I counted everything.
No.
What was it?
She's like, they got taken out by a bunch of speedster bikers or however the hell you call them in this show.
I can't remember what they call them. Yeah.
No, yeah. So she says that yo, they're fucking garbage. You couldn't take them out with the sand people. So kind of made sense the way it kind of makes sense the way he took them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can do any sort of mental gymnastics you want.
No, there's no mental gymnastics.
I thought that it would have been better. I thought it would have been cool.
No, I'm not saying I don't agree with you guys, but when you're looking at what the show is giving you, she openly says that they're jobbers and they take them out like jobbers because he didn't have his ship at the time.
Jabra, remember that?
No.
What?
Did you like what they did with the Wookiee in the episode?
With him ripping the guy's arms off, that's fine.
The characters from V.
I knew he would come back.
V.
At the end of the other episode, when he sent him run, he said, "Let him go." I was like, he's gonna join him back up. I knew that would happen. Just because.
Yeah. It's like it's like I'll see you later.
Yeah.
You want a job?
And you look. I mean,
want a job?
I can't dive into Star Wars lore like Ryan can. But do you feel that unfortunately the backstory is is more interesting than the current, where he's becoming the Don.
It is.
There's not much to that.
No. Where he got saved and he learned how to coexist with the. You
feel like the story
cool. I really like that.
Yeah. I mean, all that stuff is fire. The stuff that he's doing now is the damn you. I don't give.
It sucks.
Yeah,
sucks. I honestly have no interest in that. I have no interest in that.
The dinner scene at the end was cool, but I was like, yo, let him fucking kill one of these motherfuckers. Like, remember they were like disrespecting him or whatever, and he's just
he should have killed one of them.
One of them, like I'm
gonna with respect.
I'm trying to figure out why he's so kind of neutered as he's going through his pool sessions compared to his backstory for him getting a ship, going to meet the Mandalorian and all that. It's kind of myth by that. Like, why is he such a bitch as the Don? I don't get it.
I don't know.
That's
Maybe
my
he'll
only
just-
question. Maybe there's some kind of lead up to it. I don't
Maybe
know.
yeah, what if we would have pulled a Red Wedding with that dinner scene and just killed everybody in that motherfucker? Yo, that shit would have been fucking crazy. Dude.
Okay, so
it would have been better than the why should we fear you? Blah, blah, blah. Oh wow, the Rancor. Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah,
like, that was just dumb.
Arg, here's my claw. Arg.
Yeah, I was like, how the fuck did you get up? I was like, people dropped down to you. How the hell did you get up so high?
Yeah,
that's like way up there. He was like, ah, would have ripped the whole thing down.
I wish we'd
But guys, that's gonna wrap things up for the show. That's all the topics we have for today. We reached a 2-hour mark, so I want to thank ACS, Ryan, and Neil, and of course Ali, who was here earlier, for coming out to the show like always and just fucking providing a fire content and fire stream. Ryan, where can they find you?
You can check me out tomorrow. I'll be doing another drawing stream on my channel, and then Thursday I'll be hanging out with these guys on the 4 Nerds channel. And then if Irregular Neil ever invites me back, I'll jump on his show.
Oh well, I did a Friends Feels in Love, but I didn't know who was a fan of Friends.
I appreciate it.
I'm doing
I think you're right, Jesse. Dodre wants to leave the stream to return to his porn tabs.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, Anthony, where can they find you?
He likes gilfs.
Gilfs.
Oh God. Does anybody want to come up? Do you want to come up?
Oh man. All forms of social media at 279 ACS. Obviously, tomorrow, it's a replay. Just got a few more episodes left. Football season is almost over. Thursdays, you find me in 4 Nerds. Friday is my show, and Sundays, World's Finest. I'm always out there. So,
When is that? I'm never on time for that show.
What? Oh, World's Finest.
Okay, Neil, where can they find you?
Oh, everybody, Irregular Nation, you can find me on YouTube, The Irregular Neil. And you can find me on Instagram, where I go wild, Irregular Neil. And remember, everybody, please come take a ride on the irregular side, because why wouldn't you want to?
Why wouldn't you want to?
Exactly.
That is right.
His defense and
here we go.
What was that?
I can't play anymore. I'll get taken down.
You can't help it.
I couldn't help it.
I
I
knew it
wasn't
was
even going to pull
coming.
that up. And then I saw it on my timeline. I'm like,
187 said bang, bang. Yeah, I saw one.
bang, bang.
I knew it was coming. I was expecting.
I mean, I always wondered. I was like, what was Anthony thinking when he saw that play happen? Like, what the fuck?
And I was just like, wait. And the ball took like 17 years to fall.
Yeah, everyone's looking around. Like,
yeah. I was like, where'd the ball go, dude? Yeah.
It always falls that way for the Packers. It really
always does.
It really does.
All right, you guys. We'll see you guys next week, and obviously on these guys' shows as well. We'll be live Thursday night for the 4 Nerds at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to try and do another members-only panel sometime this week, but with inventory this week at my work, it's going to be pretty tough. So we'll see how that goes.
Ass, dude.
I know. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out, yo.
Bye.
Bye. All right, later.
Hey, this is Sam Benjamin and you. This is Sam Benjamin and you are watching the Nicotina show, the best show in the universe.
That was all fucked up.
I know, right?
No shit.
It's fire. Hey.
Yeah, second Warner Brothers.
Hello, no.
I don't ever want to see it again. Ever.
Oh God.
There you go.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God!
I love that.
Does he look like a bitch?
That's a good one too. All right, we'll see you next time.